take care of the rest. I'll give you all my love.
So it's a part where she says, lay your cares right down on my pillow. Leave all your worries right at the door. I swear to you, I won't ask you for too much. I'll take care of the rest. I'll give you all my love. Okay, that's actually the chorus, right? But it's the second verse where she says, when the world gets too heavy, let me take off the pressure. What good am I if I can't love you? Through all your worries, know you got me. Be there through the hardest. Turn off the lights. Let me ease your mind. I'm stuck on you because your love is so good. I can't share it all. I can't share it at all. Take care of you because I know your heart. Okay? Yeah. So what good is it? What good am I if I can't love you? That's a question. That's a question. What good am I? I am so good, right? Because when you really love a man and you love him at his core, right? That's a rare kind of love because it's not predicated on what he can provide. It's not predicated on what he got between his legs. It's not predicated on any of that. And that's quite unheard of in today's society. So, I mean, yes. What good am I if I can't love you? Wow. That means you need to really raise your standards of loving yourself. Okay? That means you really need to raise your standards of loving yourself. Whitney Houston said the greatest love of all is to love yourself. So what happens in a twin flame journey or connection, I mean, very unique ones where you didn't get to spend a lot of on and off in the relationship. You know, the runner chaser shit didn't really actually activate in your connection because one of you put up a defense mechanism that would seem to be impossible to get through, and that would have been me. Um, for the sake of that, this lifetime, he was supposed to go through the different wives and whatever, all that he went through. And I was not supposed to interfere. Whether or not he realizes that that was a soul contract, I do. You know, I woke up first, I realized it. And today I had like this massive epiphany. And his birthday is coming up soon. And I wished him a very, 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 very anointedly blessed with health and prosperity and good family and cheer for his upcoming birthday, which will be, I let him know this will be my last shout out to you, birthday wise. I mean, you guys already said that on part 34, whatever, what part was it? That I was changing my phone number soon. So, part 33 3, we on 35. Yeah, I'm changing my phone number, okay? So, you know, when I did that before, he's the only one that had the new number. He was the only one that had the new number. It's like, you know, a phone that I never used, but I was just paying the bill on it. And he was the one that had that number only, and I liked it like that. Okay, I liked it like that. But that phone has since got cut off. You guys know about, well, you may not know about all the shit I've been going through with the weird ass phone tampering with and bill changing and tampered with the mail forwarded it somewhere else and just on hold, and they just was messing with my daughter's account of her phone and switched it all the fuck around. Some crazy shit happened to it, and the bill, they gonna put her on a cheaper bill just to keep the phone services on. She's like, well, I don't want the cheaper version, I was paying for this, why would y'all demote me down to a whole bunch of shit been going on with our identities. Okay, me and my daughter, they can start fucking with her. Anywho, that phone number got turned off. So due to the circumstances, the same shit that the company was doing to my daughter, I went about it in a different way. And I was like, well, whatever. Again, my motto is, if I didn't orchestrate it, what do I mean by that? If I wasn't the one that actually didn't take care of my business in a bill situation or whatever, let it lapse, let it build up, whatever. If it's nothing I orchestrated and you do some weird ass shit and I've proven that this shit is going on with my identity, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? When I was born in 74, I didn't look at becoming in my 50s and dealing with shit that I didn't orchestrate. Okay? I didn't orchestrate that. That's not my shit. That's not my shit. I mean, in the government or whoever the fuck these fucktards is have the audacity to literally send you proof that they're fucking with your identity. Put it in a legal with the letterhead and all that shit and send it to you. You know, oh, you know, this is your name over here, your name over there, your medical records, all this shit. You know, a lot of people too was getting these data breaches, but it ain't no goddamn data breaches. It's shit that they know is going on. They know exactly what it is, but they, you know, to try to cover their ass. We'll just say it's a data breach. It's not a data breach. Not in the sense of some motherfucker sitting in a dark room drinking a lot of monster drinks and shit. And very strong cappuccino coffees and shit to be hyped up on goddamn caffeine. With a whole bunch of computers and shit like that doing shit. No, they can track that. They can find out who that was. If it's a foreign entity, they still know why that would happen from a foreign location. They know. America knows, okay? So, whatever. I happen to be somebody that's been played with through it. You know what I'm saying? I can only imagine if I had assets. You see what I'm talking about? What they would be trying to do with that type shit. But, anywho, yeah, so that phone had got cut off, child, and I was like, you know, I let him know, you know, he's very, you know, if he's reading my text messages, he kept up with everything that I said what was going on. So the only thing that would piss me off is to communicate with me in the future any kind of way and be acting like you didn't read nothing, you didn't know nothing. So, you know, I'll just say right now for the record, that might have been something that they went and erased, you know, erased it because I backed up all our text messages. Okay, in different kinds of ways. So you know. And ladies, this is something that you must do, okay? This is something that you must do because you never know what type of man is going to try to do shit to you. You never know. You never know. As far as like blackmail, you know what I'm saying? And try to change the narrative about shit and, you know, trying to put. I talked about this in one of the other lives. Would try to put you as the focal point for the wife or the girlfriend or the baby mama or whoever it is to be constantly looking at you, that you're the one that he's or wanting to be with, or it's you, and you're like, girl, I ain't been nowhere around there, dude. What is you fucking talking about? And that's why you need this shit. Just happened on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta with Scrappy, that new situationship he got himself a baby through, a threesome, and the chick he's loving on and love bumming on, what's her name, Brianna, I believe, Brianna. And then she met up with Bambi and was saying how he keep on bringing her up, and I mean, I told him, you know, if you trying to get back with your family, you know, I mean, of course, you know, I don't want to separate a man, children, and all that. And Bambi, Bambi in the green room, the what they call it, the little individual interview they do. Bambi was like, I mean, she not acting very upset. I'm confused. So, you know, me and my daughter, we watch these reality shows. We catch up on them, right? And while I'm like doing oracle cards, she trimming oracle cards, stuff like that. And literally, I had to pause and I say, nah, Bambi, why should she be coming out like a cat out of a bag on you? That's good. Her disposition is very wholesome and together. You know, that's good. So I didn't necessarily think that Bambi would have reacted like that, expecting the Brianna woman to have like beef or animosity or whatever. Like, no, don't do that. She's, you know, I can't wait to watch the next episode. She's supposed to behave like she's behaving, where she come to you woman to woman. And because, see, when what was her name? I always forget her name. The one that was talking to Brianna, giving these receipts of Scrappy texting her about sex, da, 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 and it's not just about the baby. And then she asked Scrappy, Brianna asked Scrappy, why are you texting her late at night? Like, you know, wee hours of the morning or whatever. Brianna asked that question, but, you know, they blurred it out. But he literally was like saying, you know, can I come over there and get a massage? Whoop, whoop. Like, can I finna come over there? You know how you do that shit you do? I'm on my way, like, type shit. And what was so funny is how Scrappy face was like, what the fuck? Like, you know what? You cut off now. You cut off now. You know, you didn't fucking broke the side piece code. you you didn't broke the side piece code. And I was like, what the hell? Like, he was giving her that look like, you know what? Later on, I'm going to call you. You just wait. You just wait. You just wait. And anywho, it's like, that's why, ladies, you must keep receipts. You must. You must. You must keep receipts. Right? You must keep receipts because nowadays it's too many situations that are happening, especially in the black community, that can cause people to be unalive, property damage, jail stays, bondings, court appearances, all type of shit over people's egos being bruised when they find out that their man has been lying or their woman has been lying. Like, I ain't got no time for that in my life, baby. Straight up. One thing that I realized in my 51 years of being here, that being single and literally focusing on self, there ain't nothing wrong with that. It's nothing, oh my God, what's wrong with you? You must be tainted. You know, fuck that. Like, what are you talking about? Like, self-care is a beautiful thing. Loving on yourself. All these things that I did before there was ever any specific penis on my mind continues. It just gets better with time, baby. Regardless if you dealing with some type of disability, it doesn't matter, baby. You don't know what, you have no idea when you're born what your cards of your destiny going to entail, beloved. You have no idea. Uh Illnesses skip generations, and certain ones of us is in receive diabetes, hypertension, whatever I got is hereditary, but also triggered by my environment. This is what I've come to know. It's hereditary, but also triggered by my environment. Okay. So your spiritual sensitivity, your spiritual sensitivities has a lot to do with how physical entities can cause you to have disease or sickness, whether it's mentally, physical, right? And anything that affects our physical body will affect us mentally. Okay. So, yeah, I felt really good about coming to this precipice with him, this climatic moment. And shout out to Jess. What's her name? Let me look at her channel. Jess. I always forget it. It's kind of long. Let me see. Jess Puckett. Jess Puckett. JESS space Puckett. PUCKET. Her channel. Shout out to her for the video she just posted. Like, it gave me so much clarity, and I'm so grateful. Like I said, I approach everything I do on my channel with humility and gratitude. Okay. Because I'm hearing myself talk. I'm very much in tune with higher self, and that feels beautiful. I mean, that is amazing. All right. And I knew what I knew that I knew, and Michael would not admit to what I knew that I knew. So by Jess's video that she just posted, giving so much clarity, it didn't make me, that's what I told him. I said, it didn't make me be upset with you, beloved. I get it. It's like, if you're the masculine version of me, why would you not think I get it? Like, I don't really think he understands this whole twin flame thing. Like, I get it. That could definitely be me. Totally. I remember when he told me, I've been married a couple times. And I was like, wow, are you serious? Wow. And I was waiting for him to, like, enlighten me. And I think he took that in a way like, well, I ain't going to tell you that because you're going to start trying to pinpoint shit. Well, I'm going to do that anyway in time. But I didn't even go research shit. I didn't research shit till like months later after he told me that. Like, I really didn't research it at all. I remember in that moment, he goes, yeah, I've been married a few times. Go look it up. You look up everything else with this smart ass attitude like he loves to do. So I was like, okay, like, I hear you, but for what? You said it out your mouth. Why would you lie about being married several times? Why would you lie about that? So I never felt you were lying about it in the moment you tell me the truth, but you didn't tell me the truth over these years of you chasing me and me asking you what's been going on with you, and you get mad. It turns into an argument. You hang up in my face. I'm not about to call you back, and then life kept on going. So yeah, Jess put it in perspective, and it's like, it's cool, babe. I get it. If you look at where I'm at and where I assume you are at, based on what Jess's tarot reading was telling her in the energies, why would you not think I get it? That could have definitely been me. But I already saw that trap a long time ago. So I was like, hell to the no. I'm going to do this matrix shit and see about the job and see what's going to happen and see if I can go up the ladder until I figured out I wanted to be a nurse and tried to go through college. They sabotaged that shit too. So it's like, it is what it is, baby, because this was in the cards of my destiny. You see? So it's a beautiful thing. Like, I will always love him. And I've always given him that open door. Like, if you ever get in like a major conundrum in life, and reach out, babe. I'm never gonna. Now that I realize what it was with us, I'm never gonna smite you down, or never. You'll only know that to be true when you test it. If you don't test it, you're not gonna ever know it to be true. So I can't be responsible for that. if he never tests that, or step in and be like, you know I need your help or whatever. It's fine. It's cool if he never does that. Then but there's this open door for him. There's this open door for him. So ooh, I'm back on my good juice, y'all. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into what's coming next. That is our song. Okay, nobody else could ever have that song. Nobody, 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 nobody. See, it's those special connections where nobody else can have that song. Nobody. Like, you'll never be like so over that person to where you like, that's my song, and it doesn't connect you to that person. No, that's officially our song. Officially. And speaking, the only other man that I officially had songs with was Christopher Williams. And child, that was all that R. Kelly stuff, child. Your body's calling, sex me, 12 play. It was all that shit, and he wasn't even giving no good dick action to me, so I don't even know how that, isn't that an oxymoron? Ouch. Like my daughter said, Mama, you gonna have to change that, Jaheim, Finding My Way Back. I said, that ain't Chris song. Shit, hell no. That's Jaja song. Trying to find my way back to you, baby. Trying to find my way back. That ain't Chris Williams song. That's Jaja song. Anyway, whatever. So I guess there's only one man that officially got a song that's officially his. Straight up, not tell you. Woo! But I got this lyric video that's still been on my mind to create. I haven't done it yet. So eventually it'll get there. So we're going to go ahead and tap into this what's next. I'm calling the elements of fire for love's compassion, water for the soul's purification, air for the flow of communication, and earth to ground me in the healing protections and provisions of my ancestors, my guardian angels, the cosmic elders, and the feminine spirit created us all. I call in the counsels of the highest white light to make these messages plain in Christ's consciousness, Jesus' name, also known as Yeshua, the real one. Yeah, see? Somebody is promising more than he can deliver. He's a charmer without substance, emotional immaturity, block execution, and plans. And like I said, the cards are divine. You guys, if you tune in, you see how I divine the cards. So like I said, that's not talking shit. How you doing, babe? That's not talking shit at all. That's just the truth, okay? So people have to really understand that the truth hurts, okay? But it heals. A Venus in Scorpio is creating debauchery in your life through his sex addictions and fatal attractions. What's crazy about this is I got a confirmation on this one through another reader's channel, and it's actually in the community post. The gay warlock is enraged. The gay warlock is enraged. It's community post, so you guys go support her channel. She does excellent work over there at her channel called spiritualcourt.tv. To God be the truth. Praise be to the Most High God. Okay, so there we go with that negative energy. I tell you, out of all my bundles of what's next, okay, how many I got now? Out of all my bundles of what's next, child, and then my daughter just made me a cover art coming out. Then my daughter just made me a whole nother stack that once I'm off live, this is what I be doing, y'all. I be chilling and seeing what spirit got for me. You feel me? Knocking. And that's what I be doing. All these stacks that I got. And then that when what I'm saying? Like, and that card keep on coming out. See what I mean? Like, child, get over it. Get over it. Ouch. It. Because ain't nothing going to go your way that has to do with Elizabeth Marie. Nothing is going your way will ever go your way that has to do with Elizabeth Marie, baby. What's going to happen is you're going to fuck around and find out trying to handle me wrongfully, got your ass caught up. So we got these bundles to go through, right? 4 bundles. Okay. All right. So that energy is here. Uh-oh. Oh, that's some water back there, girl. That's why you can't move it over there, girl. Okay. So we gonna put the yes. We gonna put the yes over here. But again, this can also go with this Scorpio, this person with Venus and Scorpio that is creating debauchery in your life, sex addictions, attractions. That they try to be a charmer, but they are no one. They're a man of no substance. So this is definitely emotional immaturity. They have blocked creativity. So that's who that was actually addressing. And yeah. So let's continue. I don't know when I'm gonna get back to diamond painting, child. I don't know. You can't make it up. There that card go. A man desires multiple sexual partners, but no matter how many he escapes with, he cannot get over you. 5 of Cups. See? They're gonna lingering ass energy. It doesn't matter how many times I intermingle, they still let your intuitive powers guide you. Okay? So divine feminine is choosing Dharma. Okay, she's choosing the path of Dharma, and she's choosing to go the righteous path, and that's going to release so much Dharma because the universe is going to pay her back for every single time she rises above the stupid, ignorant, asinine tactics of those that love to hate on her glory in Christ consciousness. Okay? Yes, indeed. The job, the lifestyle, the relationship, it's over now. Okay? So that's the green light for divine feminine. The matrix. She not tied into any kind of a relationship that has tentacles on her, that's trying to siphon her energy, that's trying to dim her light, which that can never be. I keep saying, how can you push how can you turn down the sun? Okay? Like, good luck with that. We talking about the Aquarius man or woman, not yours. Okay? Wow. So when I divined this card, it was going to give me an indication that it's somebody that needs to be highlighted. So if this is my personal vlogging channel where I'm doing very deep shadow work and healing through cognitive talk therapy, I would be the querent. So if I was doing this in a generality, it would be whoever's listening that resonate with whatever for to come the fuck out. So in this instance, it's telling me that we about to talk about your man. I'm sorry. We're about to talk about okay, hold on. Because I'm telling you, I'm tripping out how this shit be working. Behind the scenes. Okay, so let's say you listen to a reader give a message and you like, I resonate with this 100%. But then it's always this thing that we do of giving people the benefit of the doubt, right? We got this people that got big loving hearts always giving the benefit of the doubt, okay? This is not a benefit of the doubt you're given because you're expecting to receive something for going along with somebody or going along with a certain storyline. No, you're gonna be the shit. You're gonna get the shit into the stick. So that's how you know that you're truly doing it from your heart of giving someone the benefit out. So after I looked at Jess's video, then I seen on my random app it said this is about Michael. So we are talking about this man or woman, not yours. Okay, so I don't have one. That's why I'm over here laughing like, well, I don't have a man and I showed a woman. So, huh? Child, we gonna put that right there. Oh, shit. Whatever spirit do is whatever spirit do. I just show up for work. Okay? Shadow work, baby. Yes, that's why I show up. All right, let's see here. Stand firm in your convictions and your boundaries against energy vampires. This person wants a pyrrhic victory to win at any cost. Wow. Ooh, babe. I get. Good luck with that. Because I don't be speaking shit I don't really mean. Even when it's fucked up and foul and very evil, I meant it. And then I repent for it because I get convicted in the spirit. The Holy Spirit convicts me. A planned party or event is where you will meet someone to love. Someone to love. For so long in my life, I let long time. And so I swallowed my pride. Okay, so yeah. Like I said, I have been talking to other men. It's a work in progress because this whole shit like that I don't know, I think because of so much dark energy within the internet and these apps and wherever the fuck you meet them at, it don't really matter. It's on the internet. I'm more inclined to meet that person in person so we can have an eye-to-eye contact. Okay, a planned party or event is where you meet someone, but this is something that on behind the scenes with somebody that I truly love deeply, and we'll talk about that. So that card came out. That's wild. I don't feel like that's talking about me. Okay, somebody is moving to or from Oklahoma. All right, I don't know. This might be that other man or other woman, other man or other woman. Damn, y'all, what? I just heard Spirit say I need you to do a thumbnail talking about the other man or the other woman. Ooh, the ancestors about to cut up. I can tell. I can tell ancestors is about to cut up, child. Ancestors about to cut up. They said, I want you to write yourself a note to do a thumbnail about the other woman or the other man. I gotta figure out some kind of creative thumbnail. The other woman, ooh, child. The other woman or man in the picture. What spirit? Why you want me to know? My ancestors. I'm telling y'all, I got some ancestors over there. They don't play. They don't play. These are women. They don't play. These are real spiritual gangsters. They don't play, man. When they give me that energy right there, I'm like, man, why y'all? I'm trying to get in my soft pink girl loving mode. Come on, I'm ready to get to that. They like, yeah. You know how to shape shift. So anyway, I need you to do a thumbnail of the other woman or man in the picture. Child, okay. Well, I don't know how that's gonna look. I get my creativity on, but I don't know what that can look like, child. Okay. I just heard them say, yeah. I'm hearing that song by what's her name? I can't be the other woman. What's that damn name? They sing Fooling Around. We used to be so close, and now things has changed. Ever since you called it her name. What's the damn name? It's actually on the channel under the woman's anthem. Something ain't right. It's no illusion. I've come to this conclusion that you're Fooling around. I don't know who sing it. Changing faces. That's it. Fooling around. Fooling around. Planning a secret move to escape a heavy burdensome relationship. 7 of spades. 10 of wands. Woo, somebody is trying to move. Keep on moving, don't stop, no. Keep on moving. Somebody trying to move. I don't know why they got me channeling these states right. And see, look, now they moving from Nebraska. They moving from wherever the hell they at to possibly Oklahoma or Nebraska. Child, I'm gonna have to make a card. What state are they moving from? Cause that keeps coming out. Oh, where is it? What state are they moving from? Yeah. This is no illusion. I've come to this conclusion. What state are they moving from or to? I'll see y'all. Because there's a lot of movements going on. Fives. Keep on seeing all these fives. Fives. Yeah. Well, I mean, fives represent change. So in order for things to change, there must be some sort of a movement, whether it's in the physical or the spiritual, it must happen. A marriage of opposites attracting. This is a balance of the masculine and feminine energies and your logic and your emotions. So, yeah. 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 Type shit. Okay. And I just heard that song, After the Party, it's dun. Fiesta. Hey, I might need to listen to that song and channel what's gonna happen with this planned party event. Talking to me through the music again. Hold on. Let me see. Let me try to go get it. Fiesta. Don't not get into that R. Kelly, man. I'm telling you, that R. Kelly, man. That Showdown, I was playing that shit back to back. That's my shit. R. Kelly, Fiesta. I'm gonna do some channel messages for this planned party event with that song. Cause they showing me something. Fiesta. Yeah, where is it at? Fiesta, album street version. Nas remix with Jay-Z, that's the one. Chilling in my 4.6. At the light, about to be the VIP for the night. Shorty in the drop. Yeah, I can't do that rap shit they be doing. Let me make sure this is the one. One right here. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's got it. Fiesta. So my first break, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Get ready for, see, a planned event. Meet somebody that's planned event. And then we gotta do that for the child. Okay, then I showed up for work, excited. Told you, every time I talk to Michael Wayne, every time I communicate with him, every time it just leaps and bounds of like creativity and just flow and all kinds of. That's what his energy does. Okay. Yes. All right. Let's see. Who is this person you were about to meet? Man, look at him. Somebody. I did, spirit. Woo, I put the beautiful nails up there with that ring on there, and look how spirit doing. Spirit cutting up. Moving to or from New Jersey. See, I'm telling you, somebody moving. I think to and I'm moving from, because that's so goddamn profound. Cards, you know what I'm saying? It's hitting too hard. It's hitting too hard. Fiesta. This is no illusion. I've come to this conclusion. Some men you just cannot share, baby. You just can't. It's, I guess it is some out there. You know, you could kind of fix your mind where you could share. You know, be like, all right, whatever. Okay, I'm doing me. Blah blah blah, whatever. But it's some men you cannot share, just like it's some women you cannot share. You can't share. You try to act like you can, and you ain't bothered by it and shit, and you know you understand how y'all started and shit, all that type shit. But then you be sitting up there looking stuck on crazy when it's like, nah, I can't handle this. I thought I could. You need to tell him about us, and we need to do this, and let me find out them threats and stupid shit like that. I don't play them kind of games. I know what type of pussy power I got, so I ain't about to do no kind of game like that. No, thank you. No, I'm not involved. Nope. I learned my lesson. No, can't do it. Can't do it. And I feel like if a man don't have no real strong sexual passionate chemistry with me, why the hell am I dealing with him any goddamn way if it just ain't for, growing purposes? We do that when we growing. That's what me and Christopher Williams was about, me growing. I realized that. Yeah, I'm gonna put something up. I'm gonna put a picture over here. I'm gonna put a picture over here. Take me a picture for this and put it all over here. Here you go, my handwriting. I'm being perfectionistic. I don't like how my handwriting was looking on there. We gonna put a picture. Here you go. I already put on there. This is what the picture needs to be. Fiesta, fiesta. Thank you. God gonna bless you. All right. Let's keep going. Keep on moving. Don't stop. No. Keep on moving. I'll tell you, when I talk to that man, ooh, child. I just, he just don't know. He just don't even fucking have a clue. If he just says certain things at a certain time in a certain way, it's the power of the voice, baby. It's the power of the spoken word. He just don't know. See, that's what twin flames have with each other. They just see. Maybe I'm speaking to him at a time where he needed to hear what the fuck I said. I do receive it as true that I be in alignment with the universal order of divine love and connections called the twin flame journey, and that when you are obedient, you will be rewarded in the spirit. So, baby, I am a multi-billionaire in the spirit. Okay, yes, indeed. So he just don't know. When he be, man, I'm telling you. What is this card? The love connection, springtime, new moon, March 18th, April 17th, Pisces, Aries, Taurus. Set the wedding date. Set the wedding date. I told you, look, they is cutting up. Who is this? Who is this man? Child. Woo, he just don't know that I had to say no. I had to put the boundaries up, man. That shit was hard for me, man. I mean, you don't know how many times I thought about, like, why didn't I just wild out with him? Like, why? And then it's like, spiritually speaking, and as I do my shadow work and that selfish, like, no, and it's like, but that would have impeded upon his growth. That would have been selfish of you. And based on what happened to us in a previous life, baby, I'm on that Dharma, baby. I'm on that Dharma. Baby, the Most High is so smiling at me, just like, when you get applause from the Most High, the spiritual realm, the ancestors, shit, baby. I'm telling you, I mean, I told him I will never, ever, 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 ever not be able to love you. That's what the twin flame journey is about. And all the attitude, mood swings, and all that shit. Now I get it. While we were doing that shit, like that was it didn't make sense. Like why the fuck we acting like an old married couple or some shit? You know what I'm saying? Like I saw this diamond painting of this cute little black married couple sitting on the porch. And it was crazy. I was like, that looked like me and Michael. But the weird part is that the man had hair. He had the same little gray fro like me. And I was like, oh, but except for the man needs to be bald. You know? And then we were like both bald, right? Like, see what I'm saying? That shit is crazy. Like, what the fuck? You know, and then he thought he was sexy. He was like, oh, so I ain't gonna be able to rub on that sexy bald head. I was, oh, so you think it's sexy? You like that? Like I said, all you got to do is say one or two words and mean that shit, and I feel that shit. Oh, it's like he be sending shit through the ethers. Like he just like take his hand and go, bow, and I catch it in my heart. Like, you know, that's what it's like. That's what it's like. So you don't got to be physically together. Mm-hmm. That nose spray. You don't have to be physically together with each other. It's telepathic, baby. Yes. Uh-oh, what this is, what this word. A healthy dose of skepticism is warranted in this matter. This Seven of Cups, Page of Swords. Okay, so a healthy dose of skepticism. Okay, so I feel like this has to do with this love connection. Like I said, I am talking to other men. You know, it's very difficult because it's the internet, and I'd rather meet the person eyeball to eyeball and know that what the spark was, that I saw what the spark was, that I feel like he saw my spark, I saw his spark, and we sparking. You know, it's lit, right? And then all of that, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's how I'm feeling like I would be more, you know, open, because he would see me with my cane. He would literally see me with my cane, so I wouldn't have to be like, well, you know, I don't feel like all that. And I'm not the type of person that'll lead someone on or hold certain details, because like I told you guys, and I believe was it 33.3, I said that I was on the chat line. Yeah, I said this just yesterday. And I said how scary it was to meet in person because the energy shifts. Either A, the person was slimmer and finer on the picture they sent you, but I usually can discern if a guy's more heavier set. Okay, I can discern that shit. But, or just they don't look like that picture because that's not them at all. So it's always like this anxiety, like, oh God, you represented yourself as who you are. And this is something I learned too. I was the one having these, like Michael said, internal insecurities about my physical looks, even way back then, when there was no blemishes, no flaws, or nothing that was in my head, right? But I was always nervous of the masculine liking me, and then he show up, and I'm like, what the fuck? You see what I'm saying? So there's a lot of times that men represent, because I told y'all this just happened. I don't know if I told y'all, but I think I did. This guy wanted to start sharing pictures. And I was like, I don't want to do that. I like it that this has avatars. And I like it like that on purpose, because that means that we have to have a meeting of the minds. So I feel like this is me attempting to go through the sapiosexual route of opening myself to know other men. Okay, anywho. And he sent me his photograph and I wasn't impressed. So I didn't say nothing else after that. I'd already said that. I said, what if you send me your photograph? I'm not sexually aroused by it. I literally used the word sexually aroused by it. Physically. Actually, I said physically sexually aroused by it. And I never respond. And I wasn't physically sexually aroused by it. And so I never responded anymore. I mean, I already told you what I was going to do. Straight up. You know what I mean? Because you tried to turn this into the direction of, let me put my physical eyes on you. And like, no. That's another thing I have an issue with, men trying to control the speed of things. I'm telling you, I've always dealt with that my entire life. So when Michael said, that's what I didn't like about you. You always trying to be in control. I was supposed to be in control. Because if I wasn't in control over my sexual desires for you, your life would not have went the way it went. I'm trying to tell you what the fuck is the truth. because I wasn't going to share, and I was going to I was going to snatch your ass. So I was like, nah, that's not right. That's not right. Don't do that. Don't do that to him. Don't do that to him. So I stayed away. That's what it was. Because I would have snatched your fucking soul. Straight up. Anywho, a partnership brings about many rewards, blessings, and prosperity. Okay. Okay, so this is all about this partnership we putting up here. What is this? Oh yeah, okay. Let me put that over there. Okay. Yeah, I would have snatched this motherfucking soul, baby. Anyway, I'd already made up my mind. So just imagine me having to battle my dark feminine, right? She up there like, nah, girl, let's get him. I'm like, would you fucking chill? Chill. Well, you just gonna let him be over there with that bitch or that one or that one? I'm like, why she gotta be a bitch? We don't know anything about the woman. Man, that's your problem. You always trying to be all, politically correct and everything. Fuck that shit. You need to let me roar. You need to let me have some fun. This is my shadow. You need to let me have some fucking fun. And I want him. Let's get Michael. I'm like, no. You're doing it for the wrong reasons. You're in the ego. You see what I'm saying? That's literally what happened. Real talk. I'm telling you, I got a lot of fucking clarity within the last 24 hours. Like, whoa, I was like, that. I would have snatched his fucking soul. Ooh, I would have snatched it. Ooh, I would have snatched his ass. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Woo! Woo-hoo! Hollering at the moon. What did Bruno Mars say? Hollering at the moon. I am not lying. I'm so grateful for YouTube and my platform to be able to do my cognitive talk therapy, behavior talk therapy, because I'm telling you, this is a channel about shadow work, working through the shit. We get deep down and dirty and gritty with it. We gonna tell nothing but the truth. So help whoever the fuck that listen be free, because I'm free indeed. Ain't no chains on me. I would have snatched him. I still want to snatch him. I still, God damn it, I still want to snatch his soul. But his soul belongs to me in the ethers, our spiritual love. So I don't got to do that. See, I don't have to be in my ego. Yeah, absolutely. I tried to, I had to tame that a little bit. Because, see, I didn't know whether his sexual brain is like in the darker things type shit, or if he'd have thought like, damn, this bitch crazy. Like, I didn't know. So I had to put some brakes on that shit. So I'm glad I'm here on my platform. I can speak like that. But I still want to snatch his motherfucking soul. Shit, show the fuck, dude. Snatch it. I ain't bullshitting, man. I'm telling you. He brings out my animal kingdom. He brings out my animal kingdom. He do. What this is, the weight of deep spiritual growth requires intense the weight of deep spiritual growth requires intense focus, but it pays off as you master your priorities. I'm telling you. Man, I'm telling you. Look at that. Mastering my priorities. What was my priorities? My priorities was to heal the inner child. Heal little Elizabeth. Little Liz, okay? My priorities was healing little Liz, and then I have a daughter, so now this is going to be more intensified. And I vowed to not allow my internal insecurities. I'm so glad he told me that, because I'm going to keep using it. That was my gift. He said, that's your internal insecurities. I think you look just fine. Like, really? Well, say it with your chest, nigga. Anyway, so I had to make sure that all that shit that happened in my childhood didn't, tamper with my daughter's ability to freely get to know herself and things like that, So I was always checking my fear. That's why I will always be hyper vigilant, okay? And I don't see it as, I'm going to say spiritually hyper vigilant now, because, it be shit lurking. It be shit lurking. And I just heard the song, Bet you by golly, wow, you're the one that I've been waiting for forever. Forever, you keeps growing strong. Family crisis. The death of a significant connection over a child or children. Ask yourself what's truly important in the grand scheme of things. Absolutely. Family crisis. That's their priorities it was talking about. Yep. That was a crisis for me. What happened with me in my childhood, my family, you know? But one thing I can say that when I made the statement or the petition over my life that when my mother died, which happened March 1st, 2010, that I was divorcing these karmic ass family members. And I did just that. So never, ever, ever, ever count yourself out, baby. Don't you count yourself out. Don't you shit on your own head. Don't you kick over the chair and hang yourself. Because your life is worthy to be praised. Hallelujah. Praise be to the Most High God. Your life and what the Most High God designed you to be is worthy to be praised. Praise be to the Most High, okay? Don't play with me. I came here to do my work. And no weapon ever formed against me, it actually is going to stab your ass in the throat. That's what's going to happen. A person from your past returns. Look at that, 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 look at that. I don't know if in the past life there was another man or woman, because I think in the past life, I don't know, the most recent one I was a woman, but a lot of lifetimes I was a man. I just strongly feel that shit because I don't really get along with females for whatever reasons. It just keeps on repeating like that in this lifetime, and I've been here for 51 years, and I've yet to find a female outside of myself other than my daughter that I fully trust. Okay? So, a person from your past. So maybe in the past life, there was another masculine that walked into the picture. Okay? Because what I'm seeing is that I'm replaying these events of past lives where it's a tug of war between myself and this woman for my man, my husband. Cause I ain't never played that side piece shit. That just don't ring. It just don't sit well with me. You know, it just don't register. Like I don't think that I was going to be ever the type that was able to just fucking move. And if I ever did that as a man, I learned quickly that the power of my penis as a man, I wasn't going to be able to do that. And so now I'm a woman. It's the same thing. Power of this vagina, I'm not able to do that. Because attachments, okay? You know, sexual soul ties attachments. So I feel like there was another man that came in to save the day. You know, so to speak. I don't know, that's how I'm hearing it. Save the day, you know, rescue you. And it was something about me not wanting to be rescued because I was in my ego and my pride. And I didn't want to be rescued. And I was angry at the man that I love, my husband, who was off with another woman. We were married. But back in them times, these men do what the fuck they want to do like that. You know what I'm saying? We were married in a different way. Probably not by no piece of paper or some shit. With courts and shit or whatever. But it still was a ceremony. It was a wedding. And then I had got really bad off, sickly and everything from a broken heart. I think that's the reason why when I be watching the Amy Winehouse movie, it just breaks my heart every single time I watch it. I resonate with it 1,000,000,000%. And my heart was broken, and this man came in. However I met him, maybe I met him as a doctor. Maybe he was a doctor. And, you know, he started to have an affinity, an affection for me, you know, and I still would not. I was so loyal. Like I would not separate. And then I feel like my husband at that time, he did instill some scary holding me, you know, hostage type energy. Like verbally, there may have been some physical abuse. I don't know. I don't resonate with seeing that but I feel verbal, definitely. And he was a drinker. So I feel like however I met this other man, he was somebody that was professional. So that's why I trusted the connection of whatever professionally was going on. So I'm using an example of a doctor. Because I don't know why I'm connecting with the previous life that I did go through illness again. and before, and literally probably why he kept leaving and being with the other women, because I wasn't able to perform like I once was. So there was no compassion for what I was going through. And this man, however I met him, could have been a doctor or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Um, somebody I met professionally, like what he does professionally, is what caused us to be meeting each other, because I was paying for his services, such as like a doctor. And yeah, that's where the story just like flatlines out, because I see spirit is actually giving me some total recall about the past life, and Michael coming back in 2021, and me just like pouring all into him is triggering those memories. That's why I was working on my past life regression cards. But of course, I started it, as you seen that I was supposed to put it off, and then continue. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know, but I feel crystal clear that Michael and I in a past life was married. He everything he doing in this life, he did it in the previous life, but we were married. You know what I'm saying? And he was with other women. So I don't know what culture that was or whatever, where he could have other wives. Shit, we could have been in Africa somewhere. I don't fucking know. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? So it's crazy because I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it crystal clear. Like, wow. And so anyway, I did not allow love to come in and rescue me. Love to come in and show me what real love is. I didn't allow that. So this lifetime, I am allowing that. Okay? So a person from your past returns, a past lover. And when it said childhood friend, there's nobody from my childhood that was great friends with. You know how you think of the movie Basketball, Love and Basketball? It was nobody like that. So that doesn't apply to my life. But the reconnection will move forward positively this time. So, and this is where I'm back in speaking things over my life, but in such a way that the anointing is not tied to Michael Wayne. That's what I was doing. That's what I was actually doing and working on when we were communicating, when he was more flowing with me in the communication. You know, I was feeling him through the communication that he was reciprocating, and then the intruder came in. So that just shows me that on the twin flame journey, you gotta fight. You really do. You gotta fight, cause that's. I mean, I feel like you need that interference because of the fact that you need it to a degree, because it's gonna test your love for each other. It's gonna test to see if you got a strong backbone or not. You know, no pun intended in my situation, but you know what I mean. So, but I will never tolerate, any type of like things where a man will put me in a position to be hurt, harmed, and injured by another woman or her family, or her and her family. Like I'll never ever tolerate that. Okay, ever tolerate that. Like that is like immediate cutoff. Like immediate. Like don't ever pit another woman against me. Don't ever do that shit, because you're not gonna win, partner. You gonna fuck around and be looking like, and I am not talking about Michael Wayne at all. You gonna fuck around and be looking like a goofy. That's what's gonna happen. How the hell my cards get all flipped around? You gonna fuck around and be looking like a goofy. Get a passport and get ready to travel abroad. So there we go with that moving again. Yeah, you gonna be looking like a whole goddamn goofy around this bitch. Trying to get a female to come towards me and talk some shit on your behalf. Like, I don't give a fuck about you. Not Nathan. Not two zeros. Cause what do two zeros equal up to? Yeah. First graders will know what that means. Okay? I don't give a fuck. So that's a dumb move right there. Unresolved energy at a crossroads. Okay, so right now there's a crossroad that's happening. Okay. While the movement has not taken place, expressing your real feelings finally. Now breathe. That's what I do over here. That's that green light. Okay. And lately, I haven't even needed to see them say to me, embrace your shadows. I can feel it now. Being much more chastened sexually, only practicing my tantric sexual breathing techniques to help me with my breathing, my womb breathing. And I feel like this is also what's been giving me these very profound epiphanies and stronger connection with higher self, directly connected to source, in that light energy illuminating what needs to be healed, not necessarily casting out. A lot of times we do shadow work, or we're really trying to go to therapy, aka shadow work. That's still shadow work. You try to figure out why the fuck your life is all in shambles. And I feel like a lot of times we tend to, as Christians, in the way that religion has indoctrinated your ability to connect to the divine light and source, has been a situation where you literally want to cast out your demons or cast out. No, it's not a casting out of anything. It is a receiving the truth about why you did certain behaviors. You're still caught in certain behaviors. I get it. Okay? There's not a healer that's been chosen by the Most High God to give messages, divine messages, that don't get tested. You get tested all the time. It's not like, oh, I got to go and, do some refresher courses for my RN license or my LVN license. No. To be a true healer and a messenger for the Most High God, that divinity will be always tested, pop-up test. You don't ever know. So you could be on your Mary Jane, you finna get a pop-up test. You could be on the cocaine, you about to get a pop-up test. You could be fornicating, you finna get a pop-up test. Pop quiz. At any given moment in time. And it's literally to test, this is what I found thus far. It's literally to test the weight of your heart. Like, what's weighing down your heart? What's weighing down your heart? Right? So when the Bible was saying it about the heart is wicked. Like, let me find that scripture. How it states that about the heart being wicked. The heart being wicked. Wicked heart. Wicked. The Bible verse stating that the heart is wicked is Jeremiah 17:9. In the King James Version, it reads, the heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can actually know it? This verse highlights the corruption of the human heart, suggesting that it is prone to deceit and beyond human understanding. Okay, the prophet Jeremiah emphasizes that relying on your human emotions or the heart to determine your truth is unwise. That makes perfect sense when they broke it down like that. Relying on your human emotions to determine truth. That's why we need the swords. If you look at the tarot, the cups is the heart, the emotions, feelings, family connections, sexual connections, things that's going to evoke feelings, the heart. The swords is the mind, the intellect. So in a spread, if you get a whole bunch of swords, it's telling you got a lot of shit on your mind. In a spread, if you get a whole bunch of cups, it's a lot of shit going on in your heart space and your feelings with family members, all kind of things. When you get a good combination, that's actually a good sign. And I've only seen this to be so much more profound with studying the cards of your destiny, yearly spreads, which I told y'all guys what that is. I told y'all guys what that is and how it looks. This is what my daughter creates. And now I'm about to go into my 52. Okay, so that says age 51. I'm about to go into my age 52. Okay? That's right. And so if you look at it, look how much red I got. A red hearts and red pentacles. Not too much black, but when I first started studying this, I was getting black all the time, which was lots of swords, which is spades. So right now, I'm about to approach my birthday. So, but not yet, because that's June. So right now, I'm technically in my Uranus. Right? I'm in my Uranus. And what I like to do and what I've been teaching myself to do is go ahead. If my birthday is that close, I start looking at the Uranus of the birthday coming up. which is 4 cups, 9 of cups, 8 of cups, 4 diamonds. So you know what that is in the tarot. 4 cups, 9 of cups, 8 of cups, 4 diamonds. Let's pull it out. So that's how I learned this tarot stuff on a deeper level. And that's what I love about how the spirit works. Your higher self works because your higher self will put you in a position that you challenge your own emotional intellect. You challenge it. But of course that has a lot to do with your how can I say it? Has a lot to do with your drive. It's like, damn, it's one word. Get it together. Your drive. Okay, so what do I got? 4 cups. All the women, gentlemen. I don't know what that song is in my independent women. The song is in my head. 4 cups, 9 of cups. And so this is what I did. I was like, wait a minute, this is the tarot. So I got my tarot deck out. And then based on what the cards are saying, I got them out and I would look at them. And before I really understood what the hell they was talking about, excuse me, I would just meditate on what these key words down here said. That still didn't give me no deeper insight. So then I finally said, why don't you just type it into Google and see what happens? And I found this site that teaches you every point of the Rider-Waite cards. And shit, I've been going strong ever since. So 4 cups. We got the 9 of cups, which I don't think I saw that yet. 4 cups, 9 of cups. All right. So based on what this saying, by these keywords, a missed opportunity, but you may feel like you missed an opportunity. You might be really reevaluating your life right now. This is Moon and Cancer energy, throat chakra. But Jupiter and Pisces, you are definitely going to receive some rewards for what you walked away from. So what you're choosing to just let it go. See, you're not sitting up here crying over like, oh my gosh, this and this and this. See, remember I told you about cups? So these 3 sets of emotions could be 3 sets of relationships that you crying over. Or if I chose to look into the cards and see what it's telling me, and if it starts to bring up Michael Wayne, it'll say that he has these 3 wives. That's how I can look at it, right? 3 different relationships, and not taking the twin flame Ace of Cups. However I choose to look at it, with whatever's on my mind and what I'm thinking about, what I'm feeling, once I go into the cards of destiny, it's going to give me clarity. That's my point. That's what I be meaning when I say I study my cards of destiny along with what the tarot has to say in a concrete, succinct version of the meaning of it. You know what I mean? 8 of Cups. That's right. You walking away from something. Yeah. And what's good to see is, for me, that 6 of Cups is leaving. That 6 of Cups is leaving in this particular 52. Okay, 52. But the 6 of Diamonds is there. Okay, so in other words, some 6 is talking about something that's faded. Something is faded. 8 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, 8 of Cups. So something that was very controlling. Something that was really controlling the way that I was viewing my life moving forward is now being walked away from. Okay? And that's exactly what I was talking about with Michael. Like, I really felt like I don't want to be involved with other men and pouring into him and all that, knowing that my heart ain't in it. 4 of Pentacles. My heart is not in it. So why are you doing that? It's kind of like on the 5 Heartbeats when he was like, but you don't love him. Hey, babies, you love me. Right? I can't let you marry my brother. You don't love him. You see what I'm saying? That's fucked up. And Duck really loved her. And that's how him and his brother JT fell out. And then he said, whoever gets married first and have a son, name him after the other person. And it just warmed his heart when the little sister said, Duck, get over here, Duck. You see what I'm saying? Vagina can't, the pussy power can't come in between brothers. It can tear some men apart. Tear shit. Depending on what type of Jezebel energy you get in your life, Could be helping your daddy, your uncles, everybody, and just devil energy just all up and through there. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. So now if you just look at what it's saying in my Uranus energy, 4 cups. Look at all these feelings. Look at all these feelings. 4 cups, 9 of cups, 8 of cups, 4 pentacles. So you feel me? So behind the scenes, I'll be able to, go ahead and divine these and see what all is trying to tell me. Create some cards wherever they're gonna go. If it's to go to the past cards, go over there. It's what's coming next, okay, baby. How get down with the get down, and eventually, you know, I'll be trying to go back over to Karma Justice Tarot and give some energy over there. But, my spirit team had guided me that it's time for you to work on you, beloved. You got to get paid. I got to get paid, right? It's time for you to have and to receive. And don't be pouring yourself out like that. Whoever tunes in on your personal and they get what they get what they get. So they'll know you the real deal Holyfield. Because that was very important for me, to people to see that energy, that when I say I'm really about this life, I'm really about truly seeing people being healed and seeing people being delivered from no longer serves their higher purpose in Christ. Christ consciousness. Okay, not in religion, Christ consciousness. What no longer serves your higher purpose means that you will not allow yourself to be encapsulated in darkness. Okay? So that's what this 8 of cups is talking about right there. Walking away from that shit. Walking away from what was trying to fucking control me. And that's been my whole life story. Fighting against this certain energy, right? Like, I don't play like that. So it made sense that I came into this lifetime as a king of swords. 8 of diamonds. I was going to be working at changing the fucking narrative. Maybe not changing it, telling the truth about that was trying to, oppose God's work and God's glory and my love with the Most High. That's what this has always been about. Straight up. Where is it? Did I have a rubber band on here? Yeah, I thought it did. That's what it's been about this whole damn time, child. This whole damn time, child. Straight up. And they thought that I was scared to communicate this. I always had these oracular skills, these oratory skills. I've always had these oratory skills. They just were not, they were underutilized. So that's why when I be saying I'm so grateful for YouTube, because they were underutilized. Okay, and YouTube gives me a platform to be able to do this. Ooh, that juice is good, juicy. All right, what bundle we at right now? This one. Because something was potent here on the board. It's moving. So y'all know I'm going to be stepping back into my cards and my destiny to see what's popping. Yep. Obviously, this new love energy is coming in. Because there you go. There you go. There you go. Okay? All right? Now, in the mercurial energy, hold on. That's what I probably should have been looking at, Elizabeth. The mercurial. Okay, we still got that 4 diamonds. Okay, we still got that 4 diamonds. Hold on, Sway. We still got that 4 diamonds, so we can keep that. I had the wrong stuff out here, y'all. My bad. 4 diamonds, 6 of diamonds. Okay, that's what I need. I need that. 8 of cups is not in them. It's not in it. Okay, so I need the 4 diamonds, the 6 of diamonds, and the 4 diamonds. Okay. That's what I need to discern. My bad. My bad. That's what I need to divine. We got a 10 of wands energy, 4 of diamonds energy. Okay, that's already here. 6 of diamonds, so we don't need any of these. 333 on the clock, 6 of diamonds. We got a queen of who? Swords. Yeah, that's the little motherfucker that be trying to play with, man. 6 of diamonds, 4 diamonds, 10 of wands, queen of swords. Yeah, I just seen that on the random app about that 10 of wands. I just seen that. It said divined from the 10 of wands. Okay, then look at spirit. Ouch, my thumb. Oh, hurt my thumb, man. Damn. I see how people die from arthritis, child. I'm trying to live as abundantly and sexy as I can before I tap out. Because I'm telling you, this damn shit, it'll get you, it'll get you, it'll get you, it'll get you, and then it got you. But the Most High keep telling me, nah, you ain't going nowhere yet. I be talking to the Most High about that. Queen of Swords, like, let me know now. I got my baby out here now. I got my baby out here now. Don't, come on. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know when I feel what I feel. Queen of Swords, where you hiding at? At your best, you are loved. You're a positive, motivating force within my life. That's what I am for my baby, so I gotta see what's popping now. Don't want to have no burdens on her. Life is already tricky. Come on, did I pass it up? I probably did, going too fast. I know I saw the King of Swords. Queen, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Yeah, there go the King. Where you at? Where you at, Queen? I will be divining this. That's my homework. That's my homework. I like it when I give myself off-camera work because I'm already at home. Shit. I like when I give myself off-camera work because that keeps me sharp. Come on, Queen of Swords. Where you hiding there, dude? Real talk. Like, where you is? Queen of Diamonds, where you at? There you is. Where you hiding, mate? Yeah, that's Wands. The ink must have been going out on the damn thing. All right. I am reminiscing. Oh, my damn thumb. So these are the two for Mercury for my birthday. Responsibility, exhausted, being, working hard, setting clear boundaries. Okay, setting clear boundaries. Now, this is what the tarot is saying, but when the cards of destiny is read in the book, it's something totally altogether different. And then giving. See, that's why I go deep, because just seeing this, like, financial support, money coming in. This is what this is actually saying, because I studied this Four of Pentacles deeper than what it's saying right here. Okay, so it can mean very much so controlling money, like even the government. And then the 6 is talking about receiving the money, like whatever was held back from you, you're now receiving it. Okay, type shit. And then you go in the cards of destiny and they put it in a very succinct way of what's happening in your real life. You be like, oh my God, that's what's going on right now in my real life. Like, I was just floored. Like, where's this book been all my life? But it was meant for me to find it in the timing that I found it. Okay. And honestly speaking, this is what opened the door for me to really hone in on what I call psychic intuitive counseling sessions. It was that book that opened my third eye to that concept of really studying thyself to show thyself approved to receive these new upper echelon keys. Keys. We were talking about the keys, right? There will be a very harmonious resolution to a health crisis. Okay, guys, and how I've been divining it, everything that is dark, that you need behind, that you don't need to be dwelling on, these cards are here. And then everything that is of the positive of your growth and your abundance, which is the green light, these cards are here. So, and everything that's in the middle is saying that you are moving past this, right? All this is moving. All these moving to Nebraska, moving to New York, moving to Oklahoma, a secret move, getting a passport. Right now, you at a crossroads. That's what this middle lane is talking about. Don't fear the outcome because the devil in the details will be revealed. Don't fear the outcome because the devil in the details will be revealed. So we're going to keep that card out. So as you can see, I'm setting up my homework, my behind the scenes deeper studies is what I'm doing here. And then I'll be like, all right, y'all, okay, so Spirit ain't telling me nothing else. Okay, bye for right now. Yeah. So this came out, and I can't help but to see that it's actually in reverse. And it did come into this energy of moving. And it is the Three of Cups in the right that came out in the reverse. And it's saying this person cannot plan this celebration or this celebratory move yet. See? And it jumped right onto this sun card coming out horizontal here and stating being at a crossroads in your life. You know, your sunny outcome hasn't fully materialized, along with don't fear the outcome because the devil's in the details and you can't move right now. So ready to move will be very celebratory for me and my daughter actually moving. But that's not happening right now. Okay? So you see? You see? My daughter came up with this art, what's next? And this is actually like a remix to the X Spirit Oracles. It's a remix version. Okay, what is this here? Adversity breeds some of your most inspiring insights. It does. Absolutely. So what this little jokester, this little entity over here did, it just continually just, it's like, it's a beautiful thing. I mean, who mad? Who mad? I'm over here celebrating in Christ, baby. Christ consciousness. What this was. And it jumped out reverse. Arrangements are being made to bring forth. So, yes, some spell word backfired. This man in this Five of Cups energy that desires multiple sex partners and all kind of sex shit going on. Whatever arrangements or whatever he did or whatever he tried to maneuver or whatever, it backfired. And what Spirit is showing me instantaneously, it backfired. So, persistence in the face of obstacles that overwhelm your positive mindset. Exactly. That's exactly what he was attempting to do. Being very persistent. Keep trying to like throw obstacles, like make me feel like it's he tried to fuck with my mind. You know, trying to like control some shit. The Four of Pentacles. Literally trying to like being very persistent in the magic, in the spell casting. And literally the crazy part about whatever he was doing to me, the arrangements he made for me has immediately reversed, and now he's overwhelmed with thoughts, negative thoughts, all kind of shit. Like, it's crazy. I told this fool he was gonna hit his ass up in an asylum. Let me check the Kipper for that real quick, y'all. Let's check the temperature on that. Uh-oh. Don't you come out, pound cake girl. You better get on back in there. Get on back in there. It's crazy. Let's see. Opposing forces is at the bottom. Opposing forces. That's exactly what this persistence that he was doing. To try to overwhelm my positive mindset and think that that was going to get him some kind of accolades or some kind of a manifestations and growth. So this is what's coming for him for the future. That's what Spirit said. Yep, for this karmic masculine. Look, I didn't even shuffle. I didn't even shuffle. Woo-hoo! I didn't even shuffle. The magic shit he been sending to oppose my glory, the divine feminine glory. This is what's coming for him. I didn't even shuffle for him. Karmic masculine. Tower. Destruction. I didn't even shuffle. Wow. This is what's coming for him. He can't stand that he is blocked from my energy forever. And he is so, this looks exactly like him, emotionally distraught. Because I, the Queen of Swords, don't play like that. You already see it? I don't play like that. And so what happens is whatever happened to him in his childhood is triggering abandonment issues. And he cannot stand that I continue to show up for work. Remember, I channeled the doctor. I continue to show up for work, healing the masses through the faith, through the love of the Most High God, Christ's consciousness, and that animosity of how the fuck is it that I can't rattle her cage, have her mad, acting crazy, and then we can have wild, nasty, stanky, demonic ass sex. I can't fucking believe this is her reward. This is what the fuck. Let's go read about it. Let's go read about it. Okay? Let's go read about it, beloved. Hold on, Sway. Because she's a star seed. Hold on. Let's go read about it. Let's go read about it. And there you go. That's high honor, baby. That's divine feminine. Let's go read about it. Hold on, what a book. What a book. 6 of Pentacles in Mercury. Energy. 6 of Pentacles in Mercury. All right, class, if you got your books, if you can turn to page 188 in your Cards of Destiny book and go to the 6 of Pentacles in Mercury. And it reads, this card indicates that financial and social affairs are running smoothly and without changes. But be careful about falling into a comfortable rut at this time. There may be a settlement of a financial matter with a member or loved one, and this may just be the key to keeping the love flowing between the two of you. Acting responsibly with all your money affairs will only bring you greater happiness and prosperity at this time. Now, what nobody realizes is that Michael came in my life back then as the 6 of Pentacles. When he came in my life at that time. I think it was 2006. Yeah. As a 6 of Pentacles. Energy. Okay? That's right. So if he was going to be a man of honor and literally be someone that would have loved and respected me and all of that, and we had a child and however, I could not wait for it to happen by whatever we would have probably had through. You know, and it maybe he was always waiting on me, like, what the fuck, why she ain't, but I didn't feel like he was giving me anything to go on. There go that fucking red truck, a red car in the back. Somebody have a red truck. I don't know who the hell this is. Endings. So I decided to end it because it felt like a dead end road. I always knew there was something special about him, but I mean, and he probably was waiting for me to get it. And I don't know. Or this could be this other man through the high honor, or him coming in through the government, some kind of fucking way. I don't fucking know. But somebody standing up for my honor, you know, and been waiting this whole time for this road to close, for everything to, the cycle to be out. And that me moving into my North Node energy as a high priestess with my spiritual gifts and benefits of for the collective consciousness. Okay, collective consciousness, my soul family. I've been always protected by anybody that was trying to do harm my way to my house, because they put me in a position for me to die. Straight up right here in the projects, baby. Yes. They sure did. Obsessed with my light energy, my connection with the Most High God, because they know it's real love. I'm really connected. And we're going to write on the top of this card, directly connected to source. directly connected to the Most High source of real love. Okay? And so remember what I started talking about earlier when I said they had me all the way in the wrong if they thought that I was going to leave about this lifetime with this false narrative, with this entity attached to me. That's what it always had been my whole life. And thought that they was going to say that I was emotionally unstable and all this type of shit. She crazy. That's probably what they tried to do to my mother with putting her all, getting her all them pills, addictions, and stuff like that. And probably something that they've done through this bloodline over and over again by trying to learn what our vices is. So that's why whatever they diagnose me with, rheumatoid arthritis, lupus, whatever, you give me 4, 5, 16 pills, I'm not taking that shit. Whatever my immune system is supposed to do to help me, then that's what it's supposed to do. I'm living in mode. So I expect to be consistently inflamed and going through this and swelling and who knows what my all of that. But I have taken a oath to the Most High God to say, I trust you. I receive everything that you've promised me to be the truth. And I'm going to live and stand on it. I'm going to continue to live through my pain and my suffering and stand on it. This is exactly the reason why I won't wear a cross, because I do not register with being forever crucified. That's what that cross means. Forever crucified. An eternal crucifixion of your consciousness. The Ankh is indicative of walking through the fear with the faith that you are trusted in a tunnel vision of what the Most High God say for you to focus on, and that's the light. Yeah. So that's what it was, and that's what they tried to do. And then, like I said, rising star, continue my work. And then guess all this came with me having this surprising proposal of embracing your shadow. Embrace your shadow. Well, I gotta write that on here. I know what's his name by you writing out on my cards. Child, I your shadow. Embracing your shadow. That was the surprise proposal. See that there? A surprising proposal to embrace your shadow. And that's how I connected with self, higher self. Connecting with your higher self. Mm-hmm. At one. Conscious awareness of conscious awareness of your higher self at one with your shadow. See? The two cards coming out together like that. And all of that created this mature woman. Okay? So you see, baby, I be trying to tell people that my family comes from a history of this. So for you to think that I would need to go back into anything like this of known pastimes, practices, rituals, nah, that was going to be invoking some type of a karma that I didn't have this lifetime. Okay? So your evil eye and you feeling like whoever you are, you have money to be able to do that shit, good luck with that. Because I know everything that a karmic feminine, I was about to say masturbates, a karmic feminine manifests will always, with whoever's giving you the right to think that this is okay to do this. So it's some kind of rights, rites, some type of a Eastern star energy type of shit like that. Yeah. because you're so jealous that you feel you can steal something, you can hijack something. You possibly working with some type of mature man that is some type of a high priest of some type of lodge, probably a married couple that always tried to, hire people, the gang stalking energy, but that was never going to cause me to abandon my self love. That's where that Christ consciousness come in. It comes in from here. It doesn't come in from here. It comes in from here. That's the relationship. That's the relationship with the Christ consciousness. So something is going to be going to court. Okay. All right. So that's been highlighted. Appreciate that, spirit. Thank you. God gonna bless me. Y'all know I'll be like, thank you, God gonna bless you. But thank you, God gonna bless me for coming over here doing my work. Okay. Okay. All right. So that's what they're saying. The Six of the Pentacles, right? The Six of the Pentacles is saying that right there. You see, there may be a settlement of a financial matter with a family member or a loved one, and this may just be the key to keeping the love flowing between you. Acting responsibly with all your money affairs will open you greater happiness and prosperity at this time. And then let's go to the Four of Pentacles, class. Four of Pentacles is going to be, if you guys return to page 172, okay? Four of Pentacles in Mercury, right? Is that what we were just reading in Mercury? Let me make sure. Because my eyes will skip, child. I've been looking for me some reading glasses, too. Six Pentacles, yeah. No, child, that was in Venus. That was in Venus. I told you. My eyes will jump. Let me go back to Mercury. Anyway, that's what's in Venus for somebody. Six of Pentacles. Let me see, was it in the other year? Because normally I read both back to back. No. Two of Cups. Nine of Pentacles is in my Venus here. No, I think Six of Pentacles is in Michael's. I think it is. I think it's in his. I think it's his. Yeah. Hold on. Let me check his. That's probably why my eyes zoomed in. Okay, that's old. No. He got all his Six of Cups, though. And he got Five of Pentacles. He has Five of Pentacles in his Venus, which is what he'll be going through. Okay? Yeah. Anywho, straight up. Let's go back to the Mercury then. This card indicates a lack of change in business affairs and a smoothing out in this area. But do you see? Do you see? This is it. This is still page 188. Six of Diamonds. We're going to correct ourselves and read up here where my finger is. The pink was Venus. It says this card indicates a lack of change in business affairs and a smoothing out in this area. Under a Six of Diamonds, there is no escape from the debts and the obligations. Do you see that? So if you owe somebody some money, you better pay it up right now. You see that? This works both ways. This influence does not support changes in business, and you may find any travel plans or business changes postponed until later. Be prepared to settle up financially with anyone that you owe money to, especially if they are related to education or your vehicle. Okay? Now, however that's going to divine in, this is where you have to continue to study to show yourself approved, because this is not going to just tell you everything going on with your life like that. It don't work like that. You got to study. You got to continue to live life. You got to continue to be in a communication with the divine. See, he got Five of Diamonds. I got Five of Diamonds. Okay. I've been studying me and this man's cards when I finally realized that it was saying that you have a past connection with somebody that's a Seven of Diamonds. And I was like, well, who is that? And I looked at the chart. I'm like, Michael Wayne? How? That literally was my attitude, like, Michael Wayne. What shit? Yeah, I used to fuck with him in the past. Like, that's how I was looking at it. Like, yeah, I used to fuck with him in the past. I started reading this book in 2022. I had already started talking back to him. So I was like, what? What is talking about? So that made me more like want to know like what they talk about. I got a past life connection with somebody, a soul connection, a love connection. Like who? Can't be. You know? And I was always saying it ain't that quasi motherfucker because I don't give a damn what that was, child. That shit is over with. Like, I already said that shit in 2022. When I really did say that shit for real, for real. Anywho, so it also says here, this is a, oh shit. So, did I read that all the way? I read that all the way, right? Yeah. So you have to find out what does it have to do with education, what it has to do. They got, didn't I just say they had my name all fucked up with the financial aid, all kind of shit they put against my name, y'all. Straight up. Okay? So now we're gonna go over here to the Four of Diamonds, page 172 in Mercury. That's what we read on. Mercury. During this period, you can find that some money comes in suddenly, or that your desire for money is unexpectedly realized. This could be a quick turnover or return on an investment or business deal. This is a good influence for investing money and furthering your education or buying equipment for your business. You see what I'm saying? In general, this card means satisfaction about money, one that is short-lived and perhaps it's going to be unexpected. So that's like, okay, let me give you some examples. Let me give you some examples about how you continue to live life. So let's say you getting out, and you and your daughter, your kid, well, in my situation, me and my daughter, we getting out, and I'm like, well, Pooh, let's just go to Walmart. I can get in one of them scooters and ride around. So we at Walmart, and then as we get ready to leave, I just go get like a couple of scratch offs or whatever, because I now I know that the damn machines that wouldn't take the dollar, you have to put your ID in there, but the damn machine never told you to do that. Anyway, I don't trust it. I'd rather just go to a kiosk where I ain't got to do all that shit. But I think they changed it. I think, Ashley, did they change them all like that? Them kiosks for you to get them scratch offs, you got to put in your ID. Well, the one you be going through, you got to put in your ID? She said, yeah. Okay, so you talking about that's like one of them stand-up machines? What? It ain't like them sharp ones that we be seeing at Walmart? You know how when you at HEB, what you call it? Jovi's? Huh? HEB is what? Right, I said Jovi's got the short ones and Walmart. What you mean just Walmart? You ain't been to Jovi's and seen that machine right in the front. And it will never take the dollar. I'm like, what's wrong with this damn machine? You ain't been in Jovi's just recently and seen it. They must have changed it out. Jovi's was changed it out because last time I was in that bitch, yeah, it was a long time ago, but they had the little short one. So you gotta put your ID in there. How you gotta put your ID in there? Scan the back, like just hold it. Okay, so you just hold it anyway. So let's say that happened, right? And the Most High God said this was the right timing for me to decide to go to Walmart with my daughter, get in the scooter, ride around, do a little shopping or whatever, right? Which I don't tend to like to do that because I like to get up and do things. Like, I don't be liking to be in them scooters. When I was first using them, I didn't want to make them a crutch, so there'll be times that I would just say, okay, well, I'm only going to go a short period of time in here. So I'm finna go in there and buy produce, so I know I'm going to be right here in the produce, and I'm leaving. But now, the way the weakness is, that would not be smart. So let's say, and I put the back of my license in there, right? Boom. The universe said today's the day. I get sent down the chute the ticket that won me $150,000. So that's exactly what it's also meaning when it says, where did it say right there? This could be a quick turnover. This could be something that's unexpected and short-lived, right? Short-lived meaning like, oh my God, remember that moment in time when that happened and I won $150,000 and whoop the whoop, you know what I'm saying? It could be 2,500, it could be 5,000, whatever it is. So whatever I was already thinking to do, like, oh, I want to do this or do that, or it's a certain equipment and stuff like I want to get, whatever, it lines itself up to be in, the universe lines activities and events and meeting certain people, places, things, all of that, it aligns it. So you still got to live life. You see what I'm saying? So that's what it's saying. In the Mercury energy, it comes in very swift because it's the swords, that's mercurial, the mind, air, so to come in like that, unexpected. Okay. This is such a powerful and stabilizing influence that it will produce very good results during this period, even if your other Mercury cards is more challenging. So even though the 6, usually they'll tell you, is it 4, 6, and 8, or 4, 8, and 10? Which one is it? Usually they'll tell you if your cards is a 4, 8. Let me find one that says that. Because I think he kind of got tired of writing it. Because usually you would see it on every intro. I'm just trying to see where he says that it, even if your other cards is, I think, yeah, there it is. Much like the, no, that's not how he says it. He says it, even if your other cards, well, maybe he didn't say it a lot of, every one of them, but he said it a lot. He said it a lot, child. Okay, he said it a lot. So that's basically how I see that. That's exactly what it's talking about. Something about to be given back. And then you see with the Kipper, actual money. Okay? Okay, so no matter how many different oracles you got, whatever, and anything about finances keep on jumping out, is meant to tell you that it's something to pay attention in that arena. Okay, pay attention. That don't mean you, for some people they can't get into this even when they listen to somebody else tell them about what they see, because they'll get to just jumping into the whole money, money, and it literally can be telling them that you about to lose a whole bunch of money, but you gonna gain it back within 2 years, and they be like because I just did this deal and they are anxious about it because the way that it reads. That's why you have to in your own psychic intuitive powers to really see what's being said and shown to you. So to do this kind of healing work is not very much so something that anybody can do, in the sense of those that are eager to just listen to what's good and formulate these kind of things in their mind that they think they can project and make it happen in the physical, because they so hungry and thirsty for money. So you materialistic, this book right here will really further exasperate that issue with yourself, because it'll bring up pentacles all over the place. But what I like about Robert Lee Camp is that he will say in there, this does not mean you will be getting a large sum of money. But what it means is, I like that he write his book like that. So yeah. Now what's crazy is Jupiter having the 10 of diamonds and the 10 of cups in there. Jupiter for this year coming up. This year I'm actually in 2026. So that's crazy. But over here, Jupiter is still talking about that same 10 of cups energy. But with that damn 5 of cups. See? So what I also showed my daughter is your complete, this is for your year of being the age of 2026. The next year, 53, will be the age of the year 2027. So that makes sense. But what I also told her is the energies be overlapping. We also have to take into consideration astrology, your natal chart, the shiftings of the planets and all of that. That's why I said you got to have multi-dimensional studies to do it the way that I'm doing it. And this was my forte. I love it. I absolutely love it. Okay? I love it. Like, I got this straight. I carved this straight out the rock, beloved. That's also what I want to look at. So let's go ahead and look at that 10 of diamonds in Jupiter. And this is to prove to you that it's not necessarily saying you about to get all this money. Because if you're living your life, right, you're saying to yourself, like, okay, well, where would it, if you live in your life knowing that you're not a part of a rich family, like you don't know anybody in your immediate family that's stinking rich, that could have put you in their will, and then they passed away. You knew them, but you didn't feel like they would. So therefore, it's unexpected. And then you find out that they passed away, and they put you in the will, and you getting everything, and that's shock, right? So you're like, what? You see what I'm saying? You don't know of anything like that in your life for you to acquire some type of inheritance. So you're like, what is it talking about? Right? But here's the goal, for you not to focus on the materialistic aspect of being blessed, but more so be focused on being in service. This is when you learn about your chart. You're having a life path number 9. I was supposed to be doing things of service to humanity and for the collective consciousness. That's in the cards. It's in my birth chart. It's in there. It's in my what it was. I looked it up. My Virgo in the vertex. That's it. The vertex Virgo, seventh house. Yeah, in my Western chart. I looked it up, and it was talking about how you were going to be doing your career, things like that. Was it that part or was it somewhere else? I gotta get the fucking folder out. I'll be doing so many studies, and I try to hurry up and get my daughter to line it up into the folders that go in, so papers won't be everywhere. Can't stand being disorganized. But anyway, it was talking about this being a career path for me. Okay, of doing what I'm doing now, building it. That's why I am really truly about this life. For real, for real. It's not something that you could just continually do if you wasn't serious about it, because I could get on here and be doing any damn thing, cooking, whatever. I don't see myself starting no channel telling you guys how I make my nails so long and beautiful. I don't see me doing no channel of just cooking all the time. No, I'm supposed to be into the occult, metaphysical studies, social sciences. I'm supposed to be in that. So I'm in my lane, and I'm gonna drive my speed, okay? And try not to get no tickets by the divine, because them pop up breathalyzer tests. Let's see if you in love, or if you have you divorced the Most High. What you doing? What you doing? Okay. So let's go ahead and look at that Ten of Diamonds in Jupiter. Okay. Alrighty then. Just to prove what I'm saying about it, don't mean that you finna be overnight millionaire or whatever. Because in the mundane, you be like, where it's gonna come from? What? So that's not in doubt. A lot of people that be calling themselves readers, like, well, you don't have, that's a poverty consciousness. No, bitch, that's called practicality. That's called Taurus, earth signs being very practical. What are you saying? What are you saying? Are you trying to insinuate people that made a vast amount of wealth in their life, number one, didn't have some type of a automatic privilege of their natal chart being in a divine orchestrated way, that in a certain time in their life they were going to come into these riches, or they came through a very wealthy family, so there's other things in play. So this is why I will never pay anybody to do readings for me on my life, because I don't know what her problem was, but she was a female, a white female, so I don't feel it was because she was white. Maybe it was because when she realized who she was reading on, I don't fucking know. And talking about being poverty conscious, like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, what? The questions I was asking her is about career, like, what would I be doing for my career? And I had to go look in the email, like, bitch, this is what I asked. What are you fucking talking about? So they will project onto you whatever the fuck is going on in their life, and they're unhappy. They'll project onto you. So if you're a very beautiful, sexy woman, and however the woman that you're, no, you're not thinking like that. You pay her to do a reading on your love life, she can tell you any old foul ass shit. Just because you sent her a picture, or if you're like me, you're on social media, she looked you up and like want to just throw hate. So be careful with that about paying people to do readings for you. Okay? Straight up. And something that I do respect that Tyler just said when he said he don't do personal paid readings because he don't want to be wrong. And you don't want your whatever's tainting your energy about love, life, period, to be projected onto that other person. I'm just a truth speaker. That's why I wouldn't do it. I'm going to tell the fucking truth. So, I'm good on that. If you get it in a general, that's how you got it. It was a message that you resonated with. Okay. So the basic meaning of the Ten of Diamonds. The Ten of Diamonds is a card of financial success, and it's considered to be the best money card to have in your yearly spread. Success in dealing with groups of people in some financial way is also indicated. Essentially, the Ten of Diamonds means a large sum of money, and thank you. Let me highlight that. Let me highlight what Miss Doctor. I'm gonna call him Dr. Camp because he need a doctor in the front of his name. I'm gonna highlight that part right there, child, because this is what I just said. I just said this. He says, essentially, receiving the Ten of Diamonds. And why am I reading this? It's in mine. It's in mine right here. Ten of Diamonds. Okay? Essentially, The Ten of Diamonds means a large sum of money and infatuation or obsession with money. You see that part? It doesn't always mean that you will receive large sums of money. Oh, I forgot to highlight that part too. Let's go with it. I just said that. He said that. And that just makes all kind of a God sense. That if you know that your ass is on public assistance and you don't even play the lottery at all, well, what's the likelihood? Where is it going to come from? And I just gave those examples of, you know, possibly somebody that loved you and wanted to put you in a will or something. Like, okay, that's a high probability, depending on what your life has shown you over with your family members and who possibly got what. That's not something that you couldn't fathom ever happening, because the most High God can bless you in any kind of way, shape, or form through people, straight up. However, I promise you this. So don't count yourself out. Sometimes it can merely mean a preoccupation with finances. However, when the Ten of Diamonds falls in Jupiter, child, let me highlight my own shit. Because I believe somebody is really, really, really doing shit to try to keep me. How does song go? I want to take me under? I don't know. If I rule the world, imagine that, okay? Whoever thinking they rule in my world has a major problem with this, and that's why they always try to start shit. When I say they, I'm just talking about the ones that's what they were hired to do in this lifetime. Okay, it says sometimes it can merely mean a preoccupation with finances. However, when the Ten of Diamonds falls in Jupiter or as the year's result card, the chances are much greater that a huge financial gain is forthcoming. So, let's say your birth card is Six of Diamonds, and you didn't pull your chart from back here. This is how you pull your chart, baby. It's all the way in the back. Okay, this is where the charts are. Six of Diamonds. Let me give it to you. Let's say Six of Diamonds, right? Page 312 and 313, class. And literally your your year right now is 40. Okay? So how about we just scan? He said where he said results? What he just said. Results, okay? So let's just see whose birthday for, because or let's say 21. Let's say, what did he say? Results 21. And I'm looking for the Ten of Diamonds. I might not find it because it's the cards of, there it is. Oh, whoever has birthday, a birth card, Six of Diamonds. Whoever has a birth card of a Six of Diamonds, and they are the age of 43, they have a Ten of Diamonds as their result card. They have a Ten of Diamonds as their result card. Okay? Look. So what that would mean is, what he's saying is, however, when the Ten of Diamonds falls on Jupiter or as the year's result card, the chances are much greater that a huge financial gain is forthcoming. So that's finding somebody with one end result. So I actually seen it right here online with you guys. I never looked it up before. Now, coming in Jupiter, this is what it says. This is one of the best possible indicators of success in business and money. Expansion of all financial and business interests will bring added success. This card represents large sums of money changing hands, usually into your hands. Now, let me tell you another way that you need to be able to have an open mind to look at how the universe does this. Another way, hey Fred, another way would be for you to understand that it could be somebody you're connected to. It didn't happen in your life, but somebody you are directly connected to. Okay, this could be somebody you connected to, child. Okay, okay. Okay? Right? Absolutely. It could be somebody you connected to. So don't be like, ooh, wait. I just gave of that. Okay, so it says this card represents a large sum of money changing hands, usually into your hands. Y'all heard me keep talking about it's a change in the hands. They show me things in advance before it happens, in real time. So when I speak it with that conviction and that psychic knowingness, yeah, it manifests. Sound. This is from a sound business sense and good luck. A sound business sense and good luck is on your side, and you would prefer the company of successful and like-minded people now. Absolutely. So that's why I got upset when that female gonna tell me, poverty conscious girl, if you see how the fuck I be calling out all this bullshit about how black people will just accept whatever the fuck is dished out without any care in the motherfucking world of that this is a setup to stay down. This is a setup to stay down. Okay? I need to write that one down. Poverty is a setup to stay down. Shit. What? She ain't know who she was talking to, child. But that was my fault for even being on her damn channel. This when I first started out trying to figure my shit out. Y'all, my thumb is hurting so damn bad. I think I'm done with these anyway. My thumb is hurting. Hmm. Do what? I don't know what we was eating for lunch because I gotta cook, but I gotta wait for you to get out. You did all the prep shit for cooking? As far as like you got that bacon on the bottom? Okay, so prep means like already chopping the bacon, having all my onions and veggies that I need. Oh, okay. Well, it ain't gonna be nothing for us to get it going, get it popping, because we using canned beans because I ain't got time to be waiting. Okay. I have zero appetite. That's why I was telling you that. You know how I get, girl. I don't know what be going on, but I just, and then my thumb is like keep locking up over here. I can't even write. No. If I got one more piece of dry, weird fish, and you know that shit made me think about when I really got that food poisoning, that's what I had ate, and that could have been what made my stomach hurt. Try panda again. I can just do some dry rice and chicken. That's why I miss being able to just easily stand up, cook, reach, do whatever I fucking need to do. Yeah, that was that oracle right there was too good for me to just talk right past that. Staying in poverty is a setup. A setup to stay down. So get up. That's what it is, baby. And I know, so, that narrative, they was not going to speak that narrative over my life. You got to be careful about that shit. Even staying in cahoots with certain family members can breathe that energy on you. Nobody ever got up and did nothing, you know what I'm saying? They just stayed in the mundane. Nobody got up and did nothing magical and then want to be having an attitude and a jealousy because you did. The most I God called you to. Can you please put my sign on there and bring it on in? So yeah, praise be to the Most High God. Sign on the picture on the card. You just set it over there and just forgot about it. So did I say everything? Yeah. This card is arguably the best card possible for financial success. However, it will only bring success to those who are engaged in some type of enterprise that has the possibility of experiencing such a grand success. Don't make the mistake of telling out a job or on a fixed income that this card will bring them such great success. It just isn't going to happen. You see the practicality. So that's why I said it can be somebody in your energy is getting into this wealth. Okay. Okay. Yes. Okay. So yeah, as a matter of fact, let's see what he got coming in. Well, we'd have to study deeper because he has a lot of black cards. Say he got a lot of black cards. I'm telling you, when I first started studying this, I started seeing all them black cards. Like, what's all them black cards? Yeah, but it could be him. Could be him. The cards will switch. They will switch up. They will switch up, baby. Yes, they were. Yes, they were. Yeah. So I feel like that was really good. I got my homework on the board. Yep. Yeah. This weather is just getting on my nerves because, I mean, I'm very much affected by the weather. So when they start doing that shit, then I'm all sleepy and feeling gloomy and stuff like that. Damn. Cards falling all over the damn place. Damn. I'm feeling gloomy and sleepy and shit. All up in man shit. And I'm purposely going to take these cards and put them in different bundles, y'all. Because I'm so tired of them coming out in the flow. Purposely doing that. Look at that. Look at that. Where's the other one about the sexual partners? Put that in there with this. I purposely mix my cards up. See all this passport and moving stuff? We're going to put that right there. We're going to put this moving from New Jersey right here in this bundle. Moving from Nebraska in this bundle. And this bundle down here, we're going to put all the rest of this. Who out there popping something? What is it?
Over there. Inside.
All the women. All right, so we gonna see if we can set up this energy about this got a card out here about this love thing. It's a love thing. Yeah. Let's see. I don't like it when that sleepiness come over me because it's like I can't shake it. Like you took a pill or something. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck is going on? Did you see if the rewards came in on that timing? Huh? What? Them the lying bitches. See, lying bitches get stitches. They sure is gonna get you stitches. Alright, we got our bundles. Hopefully we can keep them separated. Like that. That's what I try to do. Like do like a little mixing. Shake it up. But you see how I keep getting the same cards. Thank you. A little bit of that. This can go. Oh no, you took too much. Alright. So we have done that. Where's the purples? Let's see what's coming in, friend. So with this uh love thing. Let's see what's happening. We gonna see what this is telling me about this real love. That what's still left on the board. What's affecting it? Why is it not showing up crystal clear? Or who we got to do with and all that. So we gonna get into that. Alright, and talking about a planned party or event. Who is this person? That's what we starting with. Who is this person? Who is this person you about to meet? And don't fear the outcome because the devil's in the details. So let's see. Who is this person about to meet? Or are we going to be told anything about it? We don't know. That's the whole point of it. You don't know. You don't try to force the narrative. That's the whole key to staying open. Where's all the other purple? I think I started using green. You don't know how it's going to go. I'm going to leave one of these out for that to go with it. Okay, we're going to put these 3 away. So I don't know what bundle that was that I kept out here. Okay, we're going to put all these away. Oh. We're going to put all of these away. Woo. So we don't have no interference, okay? Now we got these. We're doing the Keeper-ish deck. Alright, so let's see. Something about a person. Something about a person we about to meet. Something about a person we're about to meet. How about let's go see who this person it should be possibly fit the description of. Let's go into our charming fools and true lovers. Charming fools, true lovers, let's see. $48. Who is number 48? Somebody trying to take you on a date. 48, 48. The first 48. My mom used to watch that show all the time, child. I was like, damn, lady, why are you so obsessed with somebody dying and shit? Like, what's over there? I don't want to watch that gory shit. Y'all already trying to not die from impoverished energies. Impoverished, what's that word called? Conspiracies and shit against our lives as black people. Alright? So let's see who is number 48. 48. Damn nose. Damn nose. I thought we was clear. Clear. Okay, that's not gonna work out. We're gonna push it back a little bit, Elizabeth. Push it back. Push it back. Push it back. Okay. So let's take out the Ghost of the Past Oracle. All the women independent. Let's take out. Oh, well, we're not doing a red light special. We're gonna get back into this red light special, y'all. But we'll just put it up. And we're gonna take out the charming. So we're gonna see what questions we need to be asked, what questions we need to focus on. Cause I'm never feeling like I have nothing I need to learn, nothing I need to discern. I learned it all. I know I got it together. No. We don't approach life like that. So number 48. First of all, the ones we already did questions for, let's see if he over here. Because then we got to pull another one. 33, 52, 37, 27, 54, 24, 12, and 40. 41, excuse me. So he's not over here already. So that means that he's in the main bundle. And let's see who he is. 48. He could be coming from within inside of your own psyche now. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. This story could be yours. The secret agent. Okay. Hey, Tara. The secret agent. Mysterious and elusive. He'd tell you his name, but then he'd have to disappear. What the fuck? Now, I don't know about you ladies. I'm tired of all these goddamn secret squirrels of men trying to be elusive and shit. God damn it, who are you? What you here for? If you came in to like LB sure said, do you wanna, 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 do you wanna rescue me? If that's not what you here for, get your ass out the way. Cause you is blocking their view. Okay? Right? So we gotta be intentional as we're dating, or we're opening up our hearts too. Okay? So let's see what number 48. Come on now, nose. Come on now. I cannot talk if I cannot breathe. Okay? Can we breathe? Y'all don't understand. That's how I'm gonna know I done made it. You know how black folks, you know how with Whoopi Goldberg, when she feel like she won the in the equation of that damn husband and that dark cloud that was on her head from childhood, and she said, when I have my moment is when I'm sitting in my new residence and I can motherfucking breathe. So, see, other folks we talk about, oh, luxuries this, luxuries that, furniture, the land, fuck that. What's the ventilation system like? Because I promise to be in complete nudity in my bed, sleeping and breathing without contaminants. Nudity, yes. Totally. Like this shit right here. Come on now. Can we get it together? Get it together. Okay, I got another battery. Okay, I'm good. What you looking like? You good? Okay, let's keep. Okay, what about you over here? You good? Hold on, let me check these batteries, y'all, because they don't be good. Hold on, am I on one notch? Yep, one notch. Ashley, can you come plug these batteries up? I mean, it's so annoying because it's like when it's outside and child, we got the window up and the humidity come in and the mold and all that is along the window sill, and there's a crack in the window sill, so when the rain come, it's mold all up in between that. It's everywhere. You see what I'm saying? Just throw the whole building away. Bulldoze it down and start from motherfucking scratch. Shit. God damn it. Every time I turn around, I'm back in this spray again. It's Ashley downstairs. Ashley! Oh, put that on plug. Plug it in, plug it in. I think this be affecting my tongue and my taste buds and everything too. I'm sure of it. It's like having a fucking cold and you can't taste. Whew. Put that fan in because I'm hot. Somebody turn some heat up to cool up. I'm hot now. I be feeling like I'm naked with a whole bunch of Vaseline all over my body and the heater is on. That's what I be feeling like. 48. The secret agent. The secret agent is mysterious, intriguing, and always seems to have a hidden agenda. He's exciting because of what you don't know. What? See? Look. Look. Don't fear the outcome because the devil is in the details. And the devil in the details will be revealed. Child, what's going on? I'm feeling like somebody plotting. Is somebody plotting? He's exciting. He's excited because of what you don't know, and his secrecy makes him hard to resist. Like that don't work with me because I'm a sapiosexual. So if you're secretive, that goes back to that other day when I was talking about them surprises, where you try to just think you finna just like surprise. It's like, nah, that's not a surprise because You mean this whole time you could have been there for me and you was in that bullshit? That whole time you could have been there because what? And then look at the picture. Why does it say here? And then the card says John Doe. Mm-hmm. However, his elusiveness can be frustrating and trusting him can be a challenge. This card embodies mystery, intrigue, and the allure of the unknown. So I feel like this is like the occult. This is like playing the game of life. The secret agent encourages you to explore the excitement of mystery, but also challenges you to determine if you're comfortable with what remains hidden. Hell, you ain't comfortable with it. So that's going to be the question. Are you comfortable with what remains hidden? That's the question. Under this secret agent. Yeah, now we're not comfortable with it. Why you just can't tell the truth? Are you comfortable So that also feels like the way a person gets their money. Like if you don't necessarily know what I do for a living, like a hitman or some shit, what the fuck you do for a living? See, what do you do? You know, so what? I'm supposed to be comfortable, like living a life, but you doing all kind of strife. Like what? What? Like what? Like what? So I'm supposed to forego my moral compass? Okay, so that's gonna be another one. Are you willing to forego or forget that you have a moral compass to be with this person? Hmm. Are you willing your morals, principles for me, for this relationship? Hell to the now, to the now, now, now. Because I got to love me. I got to love me and be with me every day. Are you willing to throw away your morals and principles for this relationship? Are you willing to do that? No. And that's why it's okay, like I started off talking about, with what question? What was the question at hand? Let's go back to what the question was. What good am I if I can't love you? I'm all the way good. I'm all the way. You know how the song goes. It's all the way live. It's all the way live. Yeah, I'm live at 5, baby. Okay, because I love me. Choose you. I always say that all the time. We're gonna do this as a ghost of the past. Ladies, choose you every time. Choose your peace of mine every time. It's real easy. You're going to have to get out of your ego to do so. You can't be like, why should I let her win? Because she the one with him, friend. That's not your circus. Why the hell you trying to be the monkey? That ain't your circus. Why you trying to be the monkey? Giles, that look like a moon or a banana. I don't know what I drew. Banana. Why try to be the moon? I mean the moon. If this is not your circus, why are you trying to be the monkey for that banana? Why? Why are you trying to be the monkey for that banana? You trying to be the monkey for that banana. Banana. You might be saying, girl, but you don't know how good it is. Well, isn't that a good thing? Do you want me to know how good it is? See what I'm saying? So that you can imagine a woman saying that to her so-called friend, but girl, you don't know how good it is, and then she want to try to out gorilla you. You got to be careful with that too. In the sense of expressing your bedroom activities with these so-called best friends. You see, that was not ever a problem that I suffered with this female camaraderie type stuff. Even when you would see it in the movies, right? Girl, give me all the details. They don't be like, girl, was it cut? Was it circumcised? How was it? They don't go that far, but you know, they be wanting you to be all excited, like girl. And she like, oh yeah, now what you said his name was? I watched a movie about that recently. Yeah, ladies, choose your peace of mind every time. Get out your ego. That's not your circus. Why try to be the monkey for that banana? I had to capture that one. What else is the book telling us? It says encourages you to explore the excitement of mystery, but also challenges you to determine if you're comfortable with what is hidden. How you can reflect. Are you drawn to his mystery, or does it make you uneasy? Can you enjoy the intrigue without needing complete transparency? Hell to the no. Like, that sounds ludicrous. Can you enjoy the intrigue without needing complete no? Does his secretive nature add excitement or create trust issues? All right. So then for that one, I'm just going to put, it's going to be an oracle. Women are independent. Hmm. I don't know why I'm just hearing all kind of music in my head. Now I just heard let's discuss trauma bonding and the trust rooted issues. The trust issues that creates deeper rooted. I don't want to have a redundancy. Where's my whiteout? Oh, pain. Pain will be good right there. Deeper rooted pain to surface. I can't stand the redundancy when you write. I hate that. Let's discuss trauma bonding and the trust issues that creates deeper rooted pain to surface. There we go. We got it. We got it. We got it. Okay. What was I about to say? It skipped me, child. It skipped me. It went away from me, girls. It went away from me, girls. I was about to say something. I was about to say something. Yes, girls. Yes, girls. So as we continue to heal, I don't know who this is, but child, who is this secret agent? They didn't give us no details. They didn't give us no details. We need some names. We need some names. Who is the secret agent having to do with? So I'm still figuring out ways to use these cards to give us deeper insights to shit. Oh, so what's the secret? Back on the Kipper. So what's the secret? There's a secret. What's the secret? If the secret is not the question, what good am I if I can't love you? You know, y'all have to understand, whatever music, whatever comes in, that's what I start the picks with, and then it gets a title. So I can't stop until I get a title, right? Because I'm like, there's so much good shit that happened in this picks. Where's the title at, girl? So we can trigger ourselves like, yeah, go back and watch 35. 35, yeah, it was something to 35 about the secret agent. So we definitely gonna put that secret agent. We definitely gonna put this secret agent, right? Yeah. What about this secret agent? Okay. What's the secret? Okay, so secret agent, what's the secret? Look how I'm writing. I don't even write like that. What's the secret? My thumb. Ain't no secret. I'm ready for the right doctors that are not part of this agency shit that's fucking with me. And that's really gonna do the work to help me get it together and understand what's going on inside of me level, you know. That's no secret. It's no secret that I'm tired of dealing with all this type of shit. And it is time for the new me, the new look, the new everything. I'm so goddamn fired up and ready. Like, y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even know. And so in love with the Most High God, baby. Like I saw Michael Wayne, baby. The goddess will be single, my love. Okay? I'm not so, gung ho, like, I need to be in love. Like, but I got a husband coming. That's what they keep on telling me. So I was like, okay, I'm going to acknowledge what you guys are telling me. Okay? I'm not going to keep casting it down because that's counterintuitive. So, and it's going to be counterproductive in moving forward. Okay? So, here's the gotcha. If that person that I'm moving towards is my higher self, then I'm all gung ho for it. So that's what keeps me intrigued. Right? Right? Because that's what we're here for. It's a healing journey. Okay? The life is all about a spiritual journey. Okay? It is. I mean, you are more than just your name, your where you live, and your titles, and you more than that, baby. More than that. So that's what keeps me going when I'm like, okay, well, if I get to commune with higher self and I get to express my shadow, and then ultimately I get to go out, have a little fun, and just thank you, God. Like, right? Like being so much in a gratitude and a humility thinking process, to me, I feel like that's what's actually opening up the vaults to my heart, okay, to reveal the secrets that are in there. So, on there, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Show me, Spirit, what you want me to see. Show me, Spirit, what you want me to see. Show me, show me, show me, show me, show me, show me, show me. Show me, Spirit, what you want me to see. Show me, Spirit, what you want me to see. Show me, show me, show me, show me, show me. Show me, Spirit, what you want me to see. Show me, Spirit, what you want me to see. Show me, show me, show me. Let's see, let's see. Wow, that's a pack of cards came out. Divinity, mature man, love. Now they playing games. They playing games. Divinity. So that's a divine masculine. Masculine, okay? Oh, wow. This is an honorable love connection. And do he work for the government? Secret agent? What going on? Who are you? Okay. Divine masculine. So he is a divine masculine. Okay. Coming in with this love offer. Okay. So let me move all this stuff out the way so we can see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. Okay, look at them. They knew my thumb was hurt trying to shuffle too, so I'm like, okay, go ahead and then give it to me then. Give it to me. Give it to me. Gonna get off on your own, girl. All alone you get off on your own, girl, 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 girl. I wanna know what's on your mind, okay? You make it love and I made it shine. You love me and you care. I'm all alone, sitting right here by the phone. My heart is broken and I need you, girl. Please come home. Whatever. Or is there something wrong with me? Get out your feet. I'll be sure. Rhythm, 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 motherfucking beat. All down the know my girl. Oh, hey. So he is from a past life. Okay. We tried to figure out his identity and we got the secret agent. Okay. That's what we got. And then we got this military card, high honor, somebody that's of high honor or something. So you might not know what he do for work, but this partnership is going to bring you many rewards, blessings, and prosperity. So are you okay without knowing the details of his work? I don't know. Do you kill people? What we going on? The love connection, springtime. So it's that planned party or event because we don't know what that's talking about. And then see, a healthy dose of skepticism is warranted in this matter. Of course, a love offer. So you're going to feel that way because you got to get ready for this man because when this come in, what? We reorder the cards. Let's see. When this come in, what? What are we getting ready for? I don't know, man. I don't know. We got to get ready to put a ring on it. Say yes to the dress. Say yes. Say yes to the dress. Say yes. Dress rehearsal. They be giving me keywords and I just go along with it. ZAHNAE, is it here yet or is it on the way? Okay. That's enough time for me to be ready to get off. Woo. What is this gift? Oh my gosh, a gift? And what's this? Oh my gosh, what is this? Who sent me this? Oh my god, thank you so much. How did you know? How did you know? Oh my gosh. Like, do y'all see that? It is said it in my cards of my destiny. This partnership, this masculine. Get ready for this partnership with this masculine, which is a man from my past. Like, is he in the military or something? I don't know why I keep on feeling like that. Like, he in the military. That was in my bloodline because that dude that molested me that my mama married, he was in the military. So that energy, that's probably why it would be something weird. Like, I'm telling you, because when you really truly open yourself to really doing your shadow work healing, baby, you get flashes of things that happened in a past life, child. You ain't even experiencing this life, and you trying to figure out where the trauma coming from. You know, like what this is remembered trauma. So here we go, right here, where it's talking about these rewards and these blessings. So get ready for this gift. Okay, hold on, Sway. Hold on, Sway. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold what you got for a po chop. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, indeed, it. Yes, indeed, it. Let's see. Let's see. I need to go watch Sanford and Son. Because I always do that. I got to go watch Sanford and Son. Pathway. So this is what's coming in, y'all. Uh-oh. Here we go. Here we go. Some shit's about to be revealed now. Here we go again. I feel like that is talking about something that was stolen from me is coming back. So that's what could be indicated with this past life. You know what I'm saying? A past person, something from the past, something that was stolen in the past. What you telling me, Spirit? We got money right here on the board. A soul contract. A soul contract. There we go, right there. Somebody being that one with your show, so this might be like somebody that reflects back to you. A soul contract. A spiritual marriage with that divinity card there. But what's this thief? Like what happened? What's thief? Clarify the thief. Who the thief? What is this thief in? Something has to do with doctor. Or this can also be looked at like the medical community, a medical organization, big pharma, something like that. It ain't far-fetched with how they keep doing the shit they keep on doing. This case touched on the money. Protection. So your money was protected. That's right. Your money was protected. Okay. So somebody worked to steal or block your path. Who was working to steal or block the path? Who was working to steal and block the path? Who was working to block the path? Show me, Spirit, please, and thank you. Who was working to steal? Why does it look like a Spanish person? I really feel like I need to write that on there. That there's somebody of a Spanish orientation. What did he say in there? Let me see. I wanna re expound upon that. He called 63 filled with love and or animation. So I'm gonna put Spanish admiration. So somebody that possibly Spanish doctor or something. A Spanish admirer. I'm hearing secret admirer. Secret admirer. A secret admirer. I don't know. So thief can also represent something hidden. Something hidden. Some way. For the doctor, I put on there healing the masses, child. Healing the masses is what I put on there. But some type of Spanish admiration. None of these cards is making all the clear sense to me. Let's continue. Clarify the doctor and thief. Somebody was trying to block, that's what it's saying, block my third eye from seeing this. So that's the being done. That's the spell work that's been done. So that's what somebody was doing. That's how they was trying to keep me from seeing what was hiding away from me. Yeah. All right. A secret admirer. Okay, secret agent. Secret admirer. Somebody that you didn't see that was working on your behalf behind the scenes. Well, I thank you, beloved. And God gonna bless you. Okay? Mm-hmm. Yeah. They was trying to block your light. They was trying to block your connection. Look at that. Block your connection with the Most High. Yeah, courthouse. Somebody that was secretly working behind the scenes. So this is something that's going to be brought up in court of law. I just heard right on that card, going to trial. Going to trial. Going to trial. Just heard going to trial. Tried in court is what I heard, and going to trial. Okay. Yeah, that's what they were trying to do. They came out in flux. They keep on trying to block your path to success, my path to success, with what I do. Everybody else on YouTube can get numbers and get everything, whatever. But no, not you. Not you, Elizabeth Marie. Directly connected to the Most High Source. That's exactly what they was trying to block. You see how that came out flux? I just wrote this on the card. Okay? And then divination. So they was doing spells. Not spells, but they keep trying to look in the card to see how they can block. They keep trying to read on me and see how they can block me. So show me the magic, the voodoo or whatever it is. Nah, see? Emotional pain. That's what they didn't realize. They was trying to put me in a if they can scare my emotions, okay? You see, it protected from them trying to scare emotion through whatever this is that they've been doing. I see scrying. Okay, they was trying to block it, but they're not realizing, baby, crossroads 35 right there. The crossroads that you tried to create to try to block my connection to the divine, all you did was create a stepping stool for me to continue to move forward. Okay? You created a stepping stool for me to keep on moving forward. That's what you did. You ain't stopped nothing. Look at that. Legal. Go into court. This official is this who is this person? Somebody worked. They may have a doctorate in something. They may have some type of doctorate or some type of PhD. You know, this is somebody that's like officially government. They got official documents from the government in regards to, like, they had the ability to do it through my identity. Yeah. Yeah. And right here, I'm going to say sanitizing the records. Sanitizing the records. So that's what they were able to do with their connections. Stolen identity. Sanitizing the records and stolen identity. And all that shit is coming out to the light. Okay? Yep. Oh, this mature woman. Yep. The goal was to try to make sure that I honestly didn't even make it to the being a mature woman. Like they're like, well, how the hell, like, what happened? Yep, look. Look. It came out like this. Like, you was never supposed to become this age and to rise into your divinity. You were never supposed to become a mature woman and rise to your divine feminine. That's what we was doing all this for. To make sure you didn't actually get to that. But you did. But it could have been a major test of the spiritual. See? Exactly. This jumped out in reverse. They wanted you to self-sabotage. They wanted you to self-sabotage. That was the whole goal. Like, maybe that was part of this incarnation, for you to self-sabotage yourself. Kill your own self off. Yeah. If you could self-sabotage through your worry, the occult, 333, if you could, being afraid, fear of the unknown. Yeah, fear of the unknown. So, secret agent. And I'm going to put on here fearing death. Right? Yeah, because you self-sabotaging because you fear it. You fearing death. So the fear was going to take you out. They wouldn't have to do anything. Easy peasy. Oh my goodness. Yep. And you stood for the truth. That's what protected you, standing on the truth. King of Swords. This is the truth. And Spirit saying this is the truth. You stood on the truth. To God be the truth. Praise be to the Most High. That's right. They wanted you to be uncertain, full of illusions, fearing death, self-sabotage. Yeah, you would have did it to yourself. You offed yourself. Yeah, look. And you married the truth, the Most High God. Directly connected to Source. You are married to the truth. You're committed to your stance. And that's exactly what was your protective how can I say? That's yeah, the womb. You've been protected since you were in the womb. And and they knew by changing the narrative, that's right, look, and you being crossed by this kind of an energy here. Somebody that felt like, uh they could lead the masses to do this or something, but you became your own leader. They wanted you to forfeit your ability to lead the masses and heal the masses with the doctor card here. And they thought that you would not remember the Akashic records. Okay? Yeah, single, sexy, successful. They look. This entity was going to steal your shine, steal, quiet your thunder. This is the outside energies. Was always trying to do this to you and make sure you didn't see you are the boss. I don't feel like I'm getting no title from this because this is like a repeat. A repeat. Okay, what is this? Yeah, I'm telling you, darkness was so upset. Darkness was so upset that you put away your very powerful magical tools and things like that you did in your past life as a mystic, as a witch, as a healer, a sage, a shaman, whatever it was. Yeah, you abused it. You probably abused it in the last lifetime by tearing people up that pissed you off. Like Roman and the Mayfair witches. Yeah, yeah. You said hello. Look, this is probably what you did. I told you, you probably did some shit in the past life. Shit, maybe to Michael in the past life. Very angry with him because you always had very mystical, powerful gifts. And so, hello? So you woke up. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You woke up, baby. You woke up to higher yourself. I like that on here. Waking up to higher yourself. Higher yourself rang and you answered. Okay? You answered the phone and said hello. Hello. Higher yourself was like, wow. How you doing? Yeah, Starseed. 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 You remembered your starseed energy. That's right. What else came out? I felt like something flipped, did it? You remembered your starseed ship. Yep. This karmic masculine energy was somebody that you had to level up through. So he played his role. He fulfilled his role. And then you had to level up through. So that's what I'm going to call this. Leveling up. However, I'm going to shorten it to make it all go on there. Leveling up past karmic lovers to high priestess star power, baby. Yep. That's what you did. That's how you had to get it. You had to get it good. Hey, Chad. Yes, indeed, child. You had to get it. Give me one more, spirit, before I close. Told you. To bliss. To bliss. This is what happened. You had to level up past karmic masculines and just I put karmic lovers to your high priestess star power. And that's because the high priestess came out with the star seed. Okay? High priestess star power, being single, sexy, and successful, baby. That's your goal. That's what you're working on. Yeah. You don't give a damn about them watching, talking shit, doing whatever the fuck they doing. You don't care nothing about that because they mad because you do really have a divine masculine coming in with this love offer. This shit is real and they know it. You still trying to continue to grow forward. They mad because they know it. Look, you did to invest in your work. They know it. They already see, look, opposing forces going through this massive animosity. A major one was coming from a karmic masculine with an entity attached to him, doing love spells, rituals on you, spiritual abuse, okay? Trying to stop your boss power, okay? Remember we talked about that on 33.3, okay? Trying to stop your shine, and it didn't work. It ain't gonna never work, because what the Most High God says is for me, is for me. And when I have made a decision that ain't you, it ain't you. Okay? Straight up. So praise be to the Most High God. To God always be the truth. The handle on this channel ain't never gonna change. Because that will always be so. To God be the truth. It's gonna always be so. Okay? What's the truth of the matter? What's the truth? Okay, that's what we over here talking about. That's what we talking about over here all the time. You know, we do all that too. But at the same time, we don't do no playing with the Most High God. Say, okay, hey, time for a picks, baby. It's time for a picks. Let's go and get this psychic intuitive council session in for you, so you can continue to grow and continue to level up, in the sense that you gonna see it happening in the physical. Okay, you're gonna be having that key. You're gonna be like, oh my God, we're moving into our house, and you just wanna, like I said, get you a nice good old soft bed, get lotioned up, get naked, and get under them sheets and sleep in some clean air. That's it. That's how you go. What's they call that stuff? Warm your household up. What you do? Grace it, bless it, whatever. That's how you gonna do it. So I will be behind the scenes creating a thumbnail talking about the other woman, a man in the picture. I don't know why they want me to be doing that. Okay, but I guess sometimes you just gotta. Then I gotta study my cards of my destiny for what is that? Mercury energy. Let me put Mercury out here because I'll probably forget. And I'm about to go on break, y'all. If I come back, I do. If I don't, it wasn't nothing else to be said. Okay, today. So we got that mercurial energy out here. Okay, let me go ahead and make this thumbnail. I can put this card back in here. So that's my homework. Oh, that's gonna fall. Ow, ow, maybe not. Sticky shit. Ouch, that hurt. Okay. And let's see if Spirit want me to study any other planet energy and put it in the mix. Everything all right? Okay, so let's see. Wait a minute. I don't think I got it on a I have it on a random. Okay, so what planetary influence would Spirit want me to study? We got Mercury on the board. Neptune. So we gonna pull 2 cards for Neptune while I'm on here with y'all, and then I'm out. See, that's how a session go, baby. Now, when I start doing them in generals, it comes in different kinds of ways because I can't get bored with, you know what I'm saying, that Aquarius and Gemini me, I cannot get bored, y'all. So I'm always keep it fresh, keep it funky. Keep it funky fresh, okay? We're gonna always mix it up. We're gonna always mix it up. Okay, what else I said? Where's my the rubber band right this? Like, okay, that's over here. Why I gotta sneeze? When them sneezes go in your throat, girl, when they go in your throat. Ooh, praise be. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Okay, we need Neptune out here. Thank you, Kipper, for contributing to today's picks. Thank you, Kev. Nice box of cards you created here. All right, so Kipper has come on through and gave us more insight, boo. He's reiterate what I already know. Okay, so let's get Neptune. My food is here. Hopefully it's on point. Ashley, can you put me some in a bowl? Like that, you know, bring me what, you know, a little bit of light because I ain't going to eat much. And put the rest up, you know what I'm saying, babe? And make sure it's hot. Please don't bring me no lukewarm. Okay? I hate eating my damn food lukewarm. Okay? I like to be... That means it's fresh. Okay? So let me get 2 Neptunes. I'm studying Mercury, which I already see my cards here. The tarot. And then I'm going to be pulling 2 for Neptune. All right, let's get it. Let's get our blessings. Let's get it. Uh-oh. How you just recalibrating your vision? It's not a time to quit. No, it's the time to adjust. This card was accidentally left out, girl. Look at that, girl. Ooh. Look at that. Okay, I agree. Is that what we need to call this? Recalibrating our vision? Let's get it in, friend. Along with what's the message? This is what they want you to know. Okay, yeah, look at that, y'all. Recalibrating your vision. It's not a time to quit. No, it's time to adjust. All right, that's the channel. I mean, that's the what is the title? Queen of Swords. Look, it's here. Queen of Swords. All right. What else we got going on? Queen of Swords and who? This is Neptune energy. Look at them. They say, no, this is the title right here. They are amazing balls. Go get your blessing. 2 of them. That's 3 cards. 10 of Swords and the 3 of the Wands. Okay, I guess that's how they want me to study it. That's what came out. So we got Queen of Swords, 10 of Swords, 3 of Wands. That's what we study in the planetary influence of Neptune and the cards of your destiny and whatever else Spirit want me to tell me about the tarot combination. And that's my homework behind the scenes. Okay, so child, that's what came out. I low key want to put it back, but that's how it came out. I'm gonna be obedient. Okay, I ain't gonna be up in my ego and trying to tell them what they probably meant. Now maybe y'all meant to tell me that. Nah, that's what we meant to tell you right there. Okay, so I think I'm done, y'all. If I come back, it's because I got some more revelation with my homework, and I want to come back and put something else on wax. If I don't come back, that's what it was. Okay, I did my work early. Go get your blessing. Go get it. All with that secret agent. So y'all see, if there's anybody that does what I, does things here on YouTube to help other people, you might want to go ahead and get this right here. This how the card's gonna look. And it's really to help you to try to discern things about relationships. It could possibly be used as an identity for masculines in their work and what they do for work. Okay, so it's called Charming Fools and True Lovers on Amazon. Okay, so I have been eyeballing this deck for a while, and it's time because it's helping me to start creating my questions. Okay. Alrighty then. So we got everything going, friend. Okay. We in the money. We good. We good. We straight. Okay. My food is here. My lunch. I love you guys. I love you guys. Go ahead and hit that like button. Hit that share button. And if you care to share in this ministry of love, you can send $10 to Cash App. I mean, no, I don't have fucking Cash App. PayPal, and I can buy some more lemonade sheets, some more of these little cards that I use, and all of that. So I love you guys. Until next time, peace.